Hello? Hey. All right, we are live, and yes, I got Christmas music that is open source, so no royalty. So we'll have, if it'll play. There we go. You guys hear that? Okay.
Can't hear it, Rich. It's Silent Night.
Okay, I'll take that as a yes. All right. So yes, we are live, and I forget what I'm doing now because of this. I got screwed up because the darn thing didn't want to go live when I first hit the button. So, yep. Throws a little things like that throw your game off sometimes. So anyway, we are live. Defense Dad can quit complaining now. Well, he'll probably complain anyway, to be honest. And let's see who we got here on the panel. We have Mr. Jason Stewart, the co-host of the show. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm doing good, Rich. Merry Christmas to everybody. Giddy up your jingle tits.
Alrighty then. Next we have Mr. Rob D, the New York Outcast. How are you tonight?
Doing all right. Thanks for joining us, everybody out there. Thanks for the invite. And it should be interesting.
Next, we have Mr. Gizzard Gary. How are you tonight?
Ho, ho, ho. I'm doing good. Thanks for having me. Merry Christmas, Rich.
Yeah, same to you, Gary. And next, we have Canadian Townie Down. Oh, I mean American Hillbilly Up.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm doing
Christmas.
fine. Just fine.
I'm glad you can be here.
You betcha.
Yeah.
Thinking about putting a turkey over a can of White Claw. See how bad that takes.
Oh, man. A can of beer, do beer can turkey instead of chicken might be okay, but hard seltzer, you might disintegrate it.
I totally agree.
And next we have first-time panelist, Mr. West Virginia Guns and Goats. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm doing all right. How's everybody else doing tonight? Hope you're all having a good Christmas Eve.
My daughter and her fiance just left not that long ago, so had a good little get-together. And Defense Dad wants to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, thanks for having me on tonight.
Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. And Defense Dad wants to know why you would ruin a turkey like that, Hillbilly.
I totally agree. I'd probably just end up shooting it anyhow, so.
Yeah, putting a White Claw on a turkey, you might just bring it back to life and then have a zombie turkey you have to kill.
No
It'd
laws.
be pretty.
No
Hey,
laws
Rich.
with laws.
Rich, you need to turn down the orchestra just a little bit.
Getting too loud.
Yeah. When people are talking, it's just a little too.
All right.
Go.
How about now? Is it better now?
That's much better.
All right. Yeah, I spent all day looking for royalty-free stuff that I could use. So don't need a copyright.
How can they copyright Christmas music, dude? Like,
Because the
500
performer,
which
whoever
one?
the performer is, any of them.
Like how many thousands of people have done Christmas
I don't know.
songs? Yeah.
I know, it's like if you use Bing Crosby's White Christmas, boom, you're going to get hit with a copyright like that. guaranteed.
Well, that's Bing Crosby.
Yeah. Well, I'm just using that as an example.
We
So
can do
you gotta-
imitations.
You gotta go. You gotta dig and find this stuff.
We could just sing Christmas carols.
No, you don't want that.
No.
No. Mm-mm. There ain't enough people in here to cover for anybody else's bad
Well,
singing.
Snob's not in here. We're fine.
Hell, I don't know. all
Snob
the
would be
words
the
to one
worst
song.
of us, but yeah.
Yeah, it'd definitely be a
I don't
melody.
know about that.
And all the words throughout all the songs.
Yeah,
I'm with
this
Rob.
yes.
I'm with Rob on this one, man. Snob's a good singer, man.
Man, Snob knows the tune to one song and he sings every other song to it.
Hey, man, do what you do and do it the best you can. That's
He does
all
the
I'm
heck
saying.
out of that one song.
No, he really doesn't do good with it
My
either.
chicken like my women with a little bit of meat on the end.
I like my chicken like I like my women. Take home.
Extra crispy.
Ooh. So Rob likes his women sunburnt? Okay.
Yeah, it didn't fit, but I do
No,
like
it didn't fit. Oh man. Saying it didn't fit is one way of putting it, yes.
Lobster pussy.
Yeah, he quit.
Buck out there says that Snob's busy making a record. Well, that would explain why he's not in here. He does have a link if he ever were to show up.
What kind of record? Criminal record?
The potential would be there.
Well, you know, he's got that granddaughter this year, so they probably are having a big deal Christmas this year.
Mhm.
Oh,
First
snobbing?
Christmas and everything. Yeah.
They got
Yeah,
the
but
first
she ain't
granddaughter?
gonna remember anything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Probably owns a head of cattle and all kinds of stuff.
Well, David out there just went full psycho. Jesus Christ.
Bite
Kingpin.
size.
God.
At least he didn't say with extra ranch.
That's coming next. Oh wait, no. Remember, he doesn't eat white stuff. If it's white, he won't eat it. You know,
Wow.
ranch. He won't eat ranch.
That's all
sour
right, I'll eat
cream, you know, tartar sauce, mayo, Miracle Whip, anything like that. He won't.
Miracle
eat.
Whip's nasty.
Miracle Whip is nasty.
Ranch is not mayo, Kingpin. It's made with freaking sour cream.
Oh yeah, big difference between ranch and mayo. Big difference.
People overdo it with the ranch, though. I mean, there's ranch everything. I like ranch Doritos, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, they're good.
I mean, people just they put salad with their ranch. You know what I mean? It's swimming.
Well,
It's like a
ranch
soup.
is a salad dressing, Rob. I mean,
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be soup. I mean,
Rob,
the people that use ranch just like OD on it.
no,
Rob,
that's
tell
not
me,
true because I prefer ranch dressing, and I don't drown my stuff in it.
Rob, tell me if this don't sound good to you. Bacon, pepperoni, ranch dressing.
No, you lost me. You lost me. Bacon pepperoni, I'm there, but the ranch dressing, no. There's that's like putting, steak sauce on a good steak. There's no reason for that.
So
All right.
Vince Dad is right. Blue cheese is better than ranch.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't
Poppy
like blue
seeds.
cheese, so no, it's not.
Poppy seeds better.
That brings me to the question I was about to ask. This isn't part of the contest, so don't everybody go jumping the gun thinking you won something. With your buffalo wings, ranch or blue cheese, Jason?
Blue cheese.
Ranch.
Okay, Rob's wrong. He said blue cheese. Gary?
All
Blue cheese. I'm with Rob, man.
Oh man,
Blue
Yeah.
cheese as well.
be honest, I mix my blue cheese and ranch.
Oh, come on.
Ew.
You can't sit on the fence here, man.
Yeah.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
Fried cheddar.
You fence.
I love the blue cheese taste, but then like just it on its own is too much. So like some ranch to go with it. My oldest daughter growing up, it had to be Hidden Valley Ranch only, or she would need it. But then like she dip her fries in it, her pizza in it, like everything. She still does to this day. And
Oh yeah, man! I dip my pizza in ranch dressing. Hell yeah!
Kingpin is banning all of us from the chat. The guy that's not in here is banning us from my show. You notice this? All right. What about you, West Virginia Guns and Goats?
Oh, I'm a blue cheese guy, but the wife is more of a ranch person.
Okay, so you're saying the wife is the one with the intelligence in your family.
I guess.
Rich, you're on the losing side of my friend.
I don't know. What's healthier, blue cheese or ranch? What's more processed?
Both
Better.
these days.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I'm
ranch only's
pretty
got a couple ingredients: sour cream and a bunch of seasonings,
Vinegar.
and maybe
Just some
and
vinegar?
some of it will have buttermilk in it. So it's not a whole lot to it.
I'm pretty sure that blue
Don't know
cheese
about-
dressing is ranch based with blue cheese in it.
Blue cheese dressing was around long before ranch dressing was popular.
And Foss is absolutely wrong because he said he doesn't like buffalo wings.
Oh, man. Now, I like the hot buffalo wings. I also like all the different flavors, like garlic parmesan, for example. Those are good, too.
I got a pretty funny wing story for y'all if y'all want to hear it.
Sure.
Sure.
So we went out to a local restaurant and I got an order of wings and I was like, let me get the barbecue sauce on them. And they come out and I take just a full, go to slurp the sauce off the wing. And they mixed up in the kitchen and they had their hottest sauce possible that they offered on the wings. So I'm about dying over here. The waitress brings me a glass of milk and she takes the wings back and you hear a guy in the kitchen. I guess he didn't believe me, so he tried them. You just hear a guy howl in the kitchen because they were so hot. Totally wasn't what I was expecting when I wanted barbecue sauce.
That is a surprise. Ugh.
Defense Stat said he tends to grill his wings. He's not a huge fan of a lot of sauce. Well, what you got those dry rubs now that you can put on wings, which
Yeah.
give
some
you
of those are
the
good.
flavor of the sauce.
You can get
without
naked wings.
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm counting 22 ingredients in Wishbone ranch dressing.
That's not real ranch. It's going to be Hidden Valley.
It has to be Hidden Valley.
Yeah, Hidden Valley.
But you can't get the ingredients for that.
Marzetti.
So let's see who all is up there in the chat. Oh, sorry, what, Rob?
I was saying I got Hidden Valley too. I'll check that. It's not for me, but
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got some in the
Yeah.
fridge.
others in the house.
Well, let's see who's out there in the chat. I know Kingpin was out there first because he was out there a couple of days ago when I
I
first.
know I
put
bought the
video
Kraft
up.
one time because it was on sale and it's nasty.
Oh, Kraft isn't good for anything.
Mm-mm.
Except macaroni
Their
and cheese.
Kraft's French dressing used to be good, but they ruined it. I don't know what the hell they did there, but yeah, I won't eat. Kraft dressing. No thanks. Let's see.
You
Yeah,
say Kraft or crap?
Kraft
Kraft.
is crap.
Same thing.
Oh.
Got about 17 in Hidden Valley Ranch as well.
Yeah, if you look at the blue cheese, it'll probably have just as many. Yeah, let's say hello to the audience. Kingpin was out there first. He was out there days ago when I first posted the video, or the chat up to YouTube. He commented, and Buck, Mr. Tactical Fudd, was out there next. I don't count, so I'm going to skip over me. And Krabby out there. And Tread. And Jason Stewart. I don't know. Does Jason count? He's the co-host. I mean, he's in here on the panel.
No, Rich, I don't count, buddy. No.
Okay.
I don't count at all. Fuck Jason. No.
Okay. The Fence Dad was next. Out there complaining because we were late because what else is new? He said he had put a cheesecake in the oven for tomorrow. That sounds good. Depending on what he puts in his cheesecake. So
After the show, I have a brisket to put on for tomorrow.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
Oh yeah, we had brisket at my daughter's house, and it was excellent. Oh my gosh, though, they only had 2 left at the store, and I hate to tell you what these 2 little briskets cost. Oh man, it's over $50 for these 2 briskets.
Anyway, back to the chat. We got Hillbilly out there next. And Gizzard. Scrolling down. Yeah, West Virginia Guns and Goats came in next. But the order you guys joined the panel. And now I saw a Boomstick out there. Where'd he go? There he is. There's Boomstick. Boomstick's Revenge out there. Bernie's out there. Evening, Bernie. Merry Christmas to you. And then there's Foss with his not liking buffalo wings. You cad.
Howdy, Buck.
Hey everybody, can y'all hear me all right? Because I'm not on my headset. I had to borrow one. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yep, Merry Christmas to you, Buck. We got C&T Designs and Arms out there. Evening, Coop. Garage Guy, 879's out there. Evening, Garage Guy.
I like that, Buck.
Yeah, me too. My daughter, she left them over here, so I had to use them.
You look like a demented unicorn.
I feel like one.
Once
John
again,
Z.
It's a Arkansas thing. Yep, John Z's out there.
John Z out there. Evening, John.
Shit, I'm close to Rich and them tonight. I'm in Virginia, visiting my kids.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Man, having a blast. Ready to go see Kingpin here. Where you at, Kingpin? Come on in here.
Well, he was in here in the pre-chat for a little bit, jumped in and said hello and Merry Christmas.
Oh, you ruined it, man. You weren't supposed to say that.
Well,
You just made him ineligible.
Did I? Oh, sorry, Kingpin.
What the
Or
man?
am I?
You know, I thought of you guys today. My niece called, and she's upset today. Her pet rat died today. And I'm like, ain't she just right outside of Baltimore? What the hell she crying about? They got all the rats you could ever want there.
Oh, how old is she?
Oh, 20.
I
20.
don't know.
Yeah,
People get
I don't
attacked.
know either. It's a rat.
Man.
It died. Big deal.
Mhm.
It's not like a dog or something. It's a rat in a cage.
Well, you ever see the size of rats in Baltimore? They're the size of dogs. The dog sees the
Oh,
rats
well,
coming, and the
listen.
dog runs away. Oop, lost somebody. Rob. Lost Rob.
If she's got that rat, I should have sent her a python for Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Let Rob back in here.
Is in for there he is.
There he is.
Wrong button. Sorry about that.
Whoops.
That's okay. We'll hold it against you.
Foss says maybe the rat taught her karate and was her mentor. I think he's calling your niece a turtle there, Jason.
Descriptions, how can I say, similar?
Both round?
Yeah. Hard-headed. Democrat.
Yeah. Now, the turtles are from New York, so it's entirely possible.
Yeah, people get attached to things. I mean, what other people would consider strange sometimes. I mean, yeah. Could be a vehicle, could be pets. It's all types of stuff. You know, could be a T-shirt.
Hey, man. I get you, Rob. But no pet rat ever comes close to the bond between a man and his truck.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I better peek out the window. Still there.
Keep an eye on old girl, yeah. Christmas music, look out the window, see your truck. Oh boy, that's America right there.
Yep. Apparently we offended John Z because he says ain't nothing wrong with turtles. Well, what about rats training turtles martial arts?
Is that the mutant turtles?
That would be the mutant ones, yeah.
The adolescent or the teenage ones?
Well, the adolescent were the hamsters. They were the copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, adolescent karate hamsters or some nonsense. Yeah. John says, Cowabunga.
I hear the house falling down around you.
Uh-huh.
You see, are you at the Griswolds or what, man?
Yeah, what's going on here, Buck?
Santa's reindeer just crashed through the ceiling.
Bring us with you, Buck.
Oh, I thought the mic was off. I had a headset. Now I was putting on my coat. I was going outside to smoke a cigarette.
That's as bad as when I yelled at the
in the tree.
That's as bad as when I yelled at the cat during Gary's show the other night.
We all heard it.
You yelled at George?
No.
Yeah, he yelled at George. Poor George.
Yeah.
I didn't yell at George. George wasn't even on camera at that point.
Ain't right to yell at another man's cat.
That was
Unless
that was
it's,
one of our dumb cats that was getting yelled at.
unless that cat's like got you cornered and scratching the shit out of you or something.
George wouldn't do that.
Yeah, Boomstick says he got the pies are in the oven and wants to know if we know what the hell smells like. Well, I'm not there, so I can't tell you.
I know what my house smells like.
I'd be scared to ask. What?
So anybody doing anything sneaky tonight? Any surprises?
I took a nap.
Yeah, not really.
Nothing you can speak of?
I got some American flag jammy pants and I forget all what it says, but I got a hoodie. It's got Second Amendment on the front of it, or it's got come and take it or something on the front of it. It's got some cool gun stuff on it. So.
Nice.
Cool. I sure hope some more people show up out there in the chat. Giving away some nice prizes and stuff.
Well, they may be actually opening presents and stuff, man.
Yeah, it's a 50-50. People still traveling, people caught up with family or unexpected people. And
Yeah, I barely just got here myself.
Yeah, I traveled this afternoon. I spent last night at my daughter's and left around 3 o'clock and drove home. So, yeah, I needed a little bit of a nap when I got back here because I knew, shoot, Rich's show starts at 7. I better rest up.
Well, hopefully everybody's safe on the roads. I know I've almost gotten to 3 problems just on one trip yesterday. Like, everybody's in such a hurry. They're just popping out of their lane. Doesn't matter if you're there or not. Just trying to
no
run
joke. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic on the roads.
Yeah, we decided to live dangerously yesterday morning, and we went shopping on the last Saturday before Christmas.
Oh, man.
That was fun.
Shit, I went shopping this morning. Actually, it wasn't too bad.
Well, you went when everybody was in church, Jason.
Well, I figure, most people get ready for, like, their, new, Christmas Eve parties or this or that. I showed up at Walmart about noon, and it didn't seem like it was different than any other day. And I realized I haven't been out and ventured in my town and went to any of the stores in like a year. And last year, I was in line. I ended up being sick with COVID. And I hadn't gone anywhere like Walmart or nothing for a year before that. So I've made 2 trips through my town into Walmart in 2 years. So today was kind of special. I saw a lot of old stuff. Went down some streets and kind of half the town just fell apart, demolished, man. I mean, just junk everywhere. But then the other half is got a lot of new modern stuff I never saw before. So, but it's kind of sad to drive through some of the old neighborhoods and just. I remember how the houses used to be and who lived there, and they were nice, and now they're all just trash. And,
Yeah, he's at the Griswold.
just like Buck's house.
Real quick, have a good one, John. Merry Christmas, brother. Hope you start having a turnaround on that health front, man.
Yeah, this will be a better year, John. Better year coming.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Buck needs to turn his camera on when that's going on. We can do the remake of Christmas Vacation at this point.
I want to see him drop a tree through the neighbor's window.
Yeah.
Please, please, please.
I want to see him black out the whole town when he turns the lights on.
Uh-huh. I want to see the squirrel cause mass chaos in the house.
Merry Christmas.
See,
Shitter's
that's
full.
a Christmas classic right there. Everybody says A Wonderful Life and all this other stuff. But to me,
Die Hard.
the Griswolds, that's a classic. Yeah. Die Hard, you can throw that on the classic list. But, I don't know. The old black and white, I don't know, pre-Hallmark version movies, with the ghosts coming and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know what you guys see in all this.
You're just a heathen, Rob. That's all.
The Griswolds, that's it, man. That's cool.
Yeah. Griswold's
And be
Christmas.
honest, if like the neighbor's dogs come in and snatch up your turkey,
Oh,
on
there's dogs are
Christmas
getting
Day,
shot.
you're
Dogs
gonna
are
do
getting
more
shot.
than just yell, right? Am I the only one? Like,
Oh, what did I just say?
gonna be-
There's gonna be some dogs getting shot.
dude, I'm getting your turkey, or we're eating dog tonight. You know what I mean? There's gonna be.
I
You're not
wouldn't
just
go
getting
that
away with
far.
it.
I wouldn't go that far, but there would be some dead dogs in the neighborhood.
Oh, no, wait a minute. The dog didn't take the turkey in Griswold's, did he?
No,
that
not
was-
the Griswold.
He took the turkey in the
The
stag
turkey
lamp in the
disintegrated.
Red Rider movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Christmas
Yeah,
Story.
yeah.
You got no idea how mad I would be. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase went to slice the turkey and it disintegrated.
Oh yeah. Little dry it was.
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Foster's that Santa versus the Martians.
So do you guys like cut out the wishbone and somebody uses it and makes a wish?
Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy.
Always.
If remember to. Don't always remember.
I usually do. It's tradition in my household growing up. So, but I've ran into a bunch of people lately that just look at you like you're crazy when you bring it up. So I don't know if it's fallen out of tradition or what's going on.
Now,
They
Kingpin
got
said,
nothing to wish for.
Kingpin said that the Scarecrow in Wizard of Oz was carrying a revolver when they went after the Wicked Witch.
No, that was Rust.
Well, that would have been the Tin Man. The Scarecrow didn't have a brain, though. Would he be smart enough to carry a gun when going after somebody?
It's a revolver. It's easy to use.
Doesn't mean he was smart enough to grab one.
Yeah, my wife likes The Wizard of Oz, and she says that he had a revolver. The Scarecrow.
You know who else had a revolver? Yukon
Batman?
Cornelius. No, Yukon. No, he had a 45, actually. He had a 1911.
You could do it.
Yukon Cornelius was carrying a peacemaker.
What was it? He had a revolver, a blade, and an impact tool all forward to the hips.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ain't no bumble gonna mess with him.
Especially after Hermie pulled out his teeth.
What always cracked me up about that is dogs wouldn't pull a sled, so he'd start pulling and the dogs.
Oh, he started pulling the dogs on the sled, yeah. He took charge and did it himself.
You ever seen that?
He must
Okay,
have
we're
been a
talking
Marine.
about the Rudolph show, right?
Yeah.
With this, have you ever seen the Rudolph show where they take out all the words and it's R. Lee Ermey from Full Metal Jacket Drill Sergeant, and
Uh-huh.
like the cartoon characters like mouth matches and everything, man.
Yep.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, the head elf. The head elf is just like barking orders, and it's Arlie Ermey's voice coming out of his mouth. Yeah, it's freaking hilarious.
Full Metal Christmas, I think they call that.
That was pretty good. I have seen that. Another one that was good is when they took the Legos and redid the Black Knight scene from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, there were some really imaginative people on YouTube. What the hell happened?
Man, you know what? I haven't watched Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas this year. I'm going to have to watch that tomorrow for sure. This is the first year in forever I haven't watched it yet.
See, he's got me
Maybe
thinking.
Maybe I'll stream it so everybody else can watch it.
You done tried that once.
Might as well try it again. You get 3,
Just
right?
pulling it from YouTube.
It's got me thinking about rewatching what is it, Monty Python movies. So, man, I used to get a kick out of those. They were old, but they were just funny, funny.
Mhm.
You know, the dude down to like nothing, is like a stump, and he's like, come here, I'll bite you. You know, like
Bite your
my
ankles
God.
off.
dude. Like, some of that was just I don't know. It's just not, you don't see it in modern stuff the same way.
Oh, well, there's a lot of stuff that Monty Python did back in the day that they couldn't do today. It's like Mel Brooks. Most of his movies couldn't be made today.
It's a vicious rabbit.
It's got these big fangs.
Did any of you guys see the movie Violent Night It just came out like last year.
Yes,
Mm.
I saw it.
Not
That's
seen
that's a pretty
Sounds
good one. It's got the guy who plays the sheriff in Stranger Things in it. David Harbour.
It's a bit on the gory side.
Yeah, I loved it. My ex-wife, man, me and her, we really loved all the horror movies, especially like the cheaper ones. There's some good ones that are out there, man. Anything that's got to do with Krampus, it's usually a good
Oh.
slasher Christmas movie.
Like Black Christmas.
There's some good Christmas slashers out there, man. There really
There's a
is.
Santa horror movie called Saint that I want to see sometime.
There's one, I can't remember the name of it, but it starred Bill Goldberg as an evil Santa. Where he was
Better than
going around
Whoopi
killing people.
Goldberg, that's for sure.
No, it wasn't Whoopi Goldberg. It was the pro wrestler, former football player for the Atlanta Falcons.
Whoopi's big
Bill
enough to
Goldberg.
be a pro wrestler.
Yeah,
you have
but-
to be Santa. What are you talking about?
It's definitely meaning that.
A good killer villain. They kill everybody. If Whoopi was a killer, she'd only kill Republicans. We all know this.
She'd kill anybody who disagreed with her, Republican or Democrat. Yeah.
Could you
But
imagine
Krampus-
her trying to fit down a chimney, though? Come on, man.
No, there ain't enough magic in the world to make that happen.
Her or Rosie O'Donnell, either one.
Like her big head and mouth wouldn't, her ego wouldn't fit down your chimney.
Which one? Either one?
I liked her in an old movie. I can't remember the name of it. I think she drove like a Porsche. It wasn't hers or something. Like one of those older Porsches.
Whoopi,
Yeah.
I'm a little black woman in a silver box. She was in a
I don't
phone
know.
booth and
I
they
don't
knocked it
know.
up.
But as time went on, yeah, they hearing where about her, some of her stances, this whole view thing. I don't know. Not really a fan.
But getting back to the movies, Jason brought up the character of Krampus, but have any of you ever seen the actual movie Krampus that came out a few years ago?
The anti-Santa Krampus is like a goat man.
Well,
Like a
Yeah, I watched
pagan
it
Santa.
probably a couple of weeks ago.
in the tradition is actually the one that goes around and punishes the naughty kids that are on Santa's naughty list.
Yeah,
The really, really bad ones.
but I like it when he runs around and kills them all.
That'll show them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cleans up the streets. We should all, rally for that.
I saw one where Santa and Krampus battled it out with axes at the end, and man, I believe Krampus won. I believe Santa come walking back in the thing was all cut up and fell down dead. I think Krampus killed him.
That's what we need. We need a Krampus, and then get rid of the warning labels, and things
Mhm.
might go back to normal.
Have California admit that they just cause all the cancer, not the products that they're saying cause cancer.
Yeah, we've spent a couple decades where things are just too safe, man. Too safe.
Mhm.
No more natural selection for the stupid kids. I mean,
And
everybody
it's all
putting
McDonald's.
helmets. They putting helmets and knee pads and safety everything on them for the fuckers to ride a bike with training wheels. I mean, you made the
all
world too
McDonald's.
safe. Man.
It's all
Us
McDonald's.
soft. We're soft now, man. We're soft.
It's all McDonald's
I would
fault
just
because they
parents
made the
nuts.
coffee. Vanessa says Attack of the Killer Tomatoes needs to be remade as a Christmas movie. Defense Dad's not wrong about his comment there. Whoopi used to be funny in the 80s when she kept her mouth shut. It's a problem.
She was good in Loaded Weapon.
Was she in that?
Uh-huh. Remember they killed her and like they rolled her over and like she had a surprised look on her face and they were like, suicide, huh? And they rolled her over and she's all like scared blocking the bullet and he's like, must have caught herself by surprise.
I don't remember
I'm
that.
sitting
part.
here kind of.
Yeah, man.
It's supposed to be like that.
She was the
Go ahead.
ex-cop, the ex-partner of Samuel L. Jackson in that movie.
It's been a
And,
while
like,
since I've
she
seen that
had-
movie. I just don't remember.
She knew about him putting the cocaine in the Girl Scout cookies, and Captain Kirk had her killed and shit. You don't remember that? Huh?
No, it's been so long since I've seen that movie, honestly.
Well, Whoopi got killed in that movie. That's why it was the best Whoopi movie ever. She was only in it for 5 minutes.
I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't put something in Girl Scout cookies, because I'll be damned, those things are good.
Yeah,
Like, they're
no,
not
no,
$10, $20 a box good, in my opinion, but they're freaking good.
no wonder I couldn't eat just one.
What was that? A few years ago, a girl sold a world record of Girl Scout cookies. She set up in Denver outside of a marijuana place. And set the record.
Nice.
That's a smart business model right there.
Yeah, enterprising.
Mm-hmm. Justin Grimm's out there, evening, sir.
Yeah, it's hard, because you I don't know about you guys, but people here are soliciting stuff all the time. Right? You come around a corner, somebody's trying to sell this or sell that. Half time it's broke, they're scratching their arms and shit, looking funny. Half time it's a little girl with some cookies or something. You just never know, But so you try to just kind of, stay focused, avoid most of the stuff. But it's hard to say no, to the little girls when they're holding those cookies, man. Like the coconut delights, thin mints. Shit.
Boomstick says, "Isn't Whoopi Goldberg Krampus? Whoopi Goldberg scares Krampus."
Like they're probably married to each other.
Oh God! Remember when Ted Danson was dating her? Oh, what else?
Yes.
He needed glasses. I'll tell you what.
Hey, man, to each their own.
Do you guys have people selling Krispy Kreme donuts in your area? Like, not the stores, but like, people come around with orders and stuff for Krispy Kreme donuts?
Schools do that.
The only person I know of that does the Krispy Kreme thing is one of my wife's coworkers. Every so often, one of her kids will sell them or something.
They're good. I mean, they're good anyway, but you get them like fresh. Like, I don't know how it works out, but they're good.
Yeah, before we had a Krispy Kreme in the area, we would buy like 5 boxes and then bag them, Ziploc them individually and stick them in the freezer, other than like the first half dozen. And then you just pull them out of the freezer and throw them in the microwave for a few seconds. And of course, they're not as good as fresh, but it's hard to beat.
Now, Defense Dad does not agree with you.
Nah, you guys probably don't have them, man, but we got like Amish farms like place here, restaurants, stuff, and they do donuts that they deliver to some of the gas stations, and I'm talking like, dude, like as big as your plate, like 8-inch, 10-inch around donuts, man.
That's
What?
a donut.
Like,
That's not
yeah.
donut. That's like a donut cake.
That's a cake.
Oh,
I was about
man.
to say, that's a cake shaped like a donut.
And they got so many like choices too, man. Like these are some real even like a glazed, just a plain glazed donut, man, is I'm looking here like bigger than a Big Mac sandwich, man. 2-3 inches tall, big around as a plate. They do get you for like $3 or $4 a donut, but man, they are big.
Around here, a place that actually I was surprised has pretty good donuts is the Sheetz gas station chain. The two that closest to where we live.
They've built about 25 of them here in the last year. I've never been to one.
I've had them traveling, and people have raved about them. Sheetz this, try their coffee, try this, try. I tell you, man, I got a breakfast sandwich, got some coffee. I was not impressed. It tastes like gas station shit to me.
It's one of those. It's one of those things. You got to go to the right one. It's like you go to one fast food place and it sucks, but you go 5-10 miles down the road and the food's much better tasting. So that's what it is with the Sheetz gas stations too. You got to go to the right ones.
Hey,
I've been to a couple. We bought at the one, but they both had that kiosk system crap too, where you got to go up and like pick off a menu board and punch it in and all that shit.
Yeah, all of them got that.
Man,
Yep, they all got that now since COVID happened.
Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan.
The best things at gas stations to buy is tuna sandwiches and sushi.
Or beef sticks. Gary can attest to that.
Hey Gary, guess what I'm getting? They're building a Buc-ee's here, man.
Yeah, he's put one here in Springfield, Missouri. It's like within the last few weeks.
Nice. Yeah, they're building one here for us. You know, big one. I forget what they said.
Boomstick
170 gas pumps or something like that.
Boomstick asks, why do the Jehovah's Witnesses always bring little old ladies with them? So you don't slam the door in their face. They think you're going to take pity on the little old lady that had to walk in the cold on Christmas Day. Yeah, it's the same reason you got like Barack Obama picking Joe Biden to be vice president, and George H.W. Bush had Dan Quayle, and Biden has Kamala Harris. They're insurance policies.
Hey, did you see it was Guns and Gadgets or somebody put out a video. See, Biden pardoned a bunch of people for selling pot or whatever. Ain't that funny? Kamala Harris put half of them in jail and Biden pardoned them.
Well, you want to hear an even better one? The governor, the Democrat former governor, on his way out the door down in Louisiana, went and pardoned like 40 murderers.
Oh, geez. Now, there's a big difference there. A murderer? How the hell do you pardon a murderer?
Yeah, how do you pardon one, let alone 40?
Well,
that's a big middle finger.
I could see one if there's been like 30-year court case, evidence is sketchy, whatever. You know what I mean? The dude's like been in prison 25 years, still claims he's innocent, all that. I could see a certain case, but just like 40 of you?
It was probably dirty, but you know, in general, you know, I don't know. Sometimes the way things break out and the way charges go, that I don't know. Sometimes I think people get a bad rap. In some cases, people deserve to die. You know, you try to avoid that, obviously, but you know, in some cases, that's the only choice the other person had. You know what I mean? But due to the laws or whatever, or how they went about it, or whatnot, they could be charged for murder. So I mean, it depends on circumstance. Is my thinking. I don't know, but you know, the way things go, you know, it was yeah, I don't know, probably bribes, payoffs, or something.
Was they all like Miami Dolphins or Tampa Bay football players or something?
Well, I don't know if the Louisiana governor would care about that.
Hey
Maybe
guys,
if they were Saints players. Yo.
I'm gonna have to cut off now, but I hope everybody has a great Christmas tomorrow. It's been nice talking with y'all tonight.
Yep, no problem, man.
Yeah, have a good Merry Christmas, man. You and your
Great,
family.
great talking with you, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Gonna go and slap this brisket on, get it started smoking, and see how it turns out tomorrow.
All right, have a Merry Christmas, man. Hopefully you can jump. Yeah, hopefully you can jump in again sometime. I'll keep you on the links list.
All right. And Gizzard Gary, I'll keep listening to your podcast.
Oh, thank you.
That one.
And also,
guy
buddy,
on, Spotify.
You got goats like your name says there. You're probably about ready to have a kid anytime. Mine always from Thanksgiving to Christmas. That's when they love to have their babies.
We had 4 of them today.
I figured, yeah. They always like to surprise you around the holidays.
They're pretty cute.
Well, they know that's when all the good food's going to be there. So if they want the good scraps to have their kids around them, and then they get all the good scraps and everything. So.
Got that
Yeah,
early
there's nothing like
present.
nothing that says the holidays is spending the holidays arm deep in a goat, man.
Thankfully, all of ours have.
You got a weird sense of what the holidays are. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. What was that?
I said all of ours have happened without issue. We had one we had to take to the vet, but other than that, they all kind of just pop it out of there.
Man, you're fortunate, buddy.
The pygmy goats?
That's great.
And
Yeah,
haven't had
they're
to,
the little
you
ones.
haven't had to turn any of them?
No, just the one we had to take to the vet because of that. It was trying to come out all 4 legs at once.
Oh.
Yep.
And on that note, he's gone.
I didn't sound good coming out 4 legs at once. Huh?
No. Just imagine how the mother thought.
Bad.
I guess that's probably the best Irish goodbye I ever seen, man.
Yeah. Well,
Imagine how the dad goat felt.
uh-huh. All right. So, you guys want to do a giveaway while we're here? What do you think?
You
Give
give away
away
a new
now.
car?
No, don't have that much money.
Used
Everybody
car?
gets a car.
Okay. No. Do I look like freaking Oprah? Good Lord.
Everybody
That's-
look under your chair.
First, we talk about. what the hell's her name? Now we're talking about Oprah. Whoopi.
Yeah, right.
Whoopi and Oprah.
Whoopi and Oprah.
It's a fat black Christmas.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, what we're going to give away right about now, and everybody who's commented out there's already entered because we're just doing it that way. Where the only one that can't win is me, because it'll be kind of senseless for me to give myself a blank. But this is what we're giving away. Let me make my screen.
We'll all pay for the postage if you win, Rich.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you would be. So yeah,
Nice blanket.
nice little blanket. So, keep in the car, what have you. In an emergency situation, it's got the nice carry handle on there and everything.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what we're going to give away. So let's see who we get as a winner, shall we?
Shall you?
I like
Shall
that carry handle. They're pretty sweet.
Yeah, that carry handle fit a person.
So
I
if your
don't
girl passes out, you can take the carry handle off your blanket.
know. Uh-huh. Let me find that giveaway tool.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away now.
An error color. Oh, goody.
Try refreshing the page.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's try this again. Everybody gets to see how this tool works.
or it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Hillbilly had trouble last night with his.
Oh,
Yeah, it
right.
worked the first time, and then after that, it just went
We got-
all the heck. And sure enough, I got an email today saying they were having trouble, so it was StreamYard.
Yeah.
We got 14 entries. Should I hit the button or give people more time to get in and talk? That's all they gotta do. If you're out there and you ain't said anything in the chat, you're not gonna have an entry.
That's their fault for not talking to us.
Yeah,
All you gotta do is type something in.
yeah, just type something in the chat. That's all you gotta do.
All right. I'm good then.
All right. I'm hitting the button. Let's see who we get. Gary wins.
Wow.
Ooh, there you go. That's
Congrats,
nice.
kids.
Gary, you give
Congratulations.
away stuff every week to everybody. Merry Christmas, buddy. Glad you won that.
Well, thank
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm sure
George
George,
will
will
love
love it too.
Oh yeah, George will love that. It's nice and soft.
Congratulations, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know you can use it in your retirement.
Yeah, it looks comfy to take a nap with.
Chicken in a blanket.
That's right.
Kinkman says it's chicken rigged. So I believe I got your address already, so don't need to have you email me anything. I mean, if you want, you can. I don't think you need to.
You got your card to me, so yeah, I think you got my address.
Yeah.
Just send it to the chicken house.
I think she's wanting to send it UPS, but you said that I should have your street address too, right?
Yeah. Whatever you sent the card to, that will work for UPS too. So yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks for the card, Rich. I only got 2 Christmas cards. Yours and one from my gun store. Yours is all nice with I like the shiny glittery stuff.
I got 9 this year, way more than I have in ages. It was amazing for Christmas cards this year.
Yeah. Gary and Rich's cards are great. I got one of those each. Nice cards. Thank you, fellers.
Hey, thanks for yours.
Yeah, we got one from you and Gary. And she said we'll probably get that shipped out on Thursday. So yeah, her work schedule, and obviously they're closed tomorrow.
Yeah, I got a nice card. I get one every year. It's the only one I usually get from my gun store. Said, thanks for putting my kids through college.
Now, Kingpin says all he got for Christmas was front teeth. He wants to know which one of you sent him teeth.
I don't know, but if you can't use them, you can re-gift them my direction.
See, I had one pulled this last year, but it was a wisdom tooth. That ain't going to work up front.
I'll take whatever you got. I'll whittle it down if it don't fit.
Now, Bernie says, thanks to the sponsors of the wonderful giveaway, Bubba Gump Coffee. No, the sponsor of this giveaway was my wife buying one too many blankets. It's a joke, Amy.
Oh, I don't get jokes.
She's going to hit you.
We might be doing this show without Rich.
Gonna say, can she hear the chat? It'd be more fun if she could.
No, she can't hear you guys. I got headphones
come on.
Oh man, yeah, you don't want to get him in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, Tread said he got a s'mores kit from his brother-in-law. The problem is, he says he hates s'mores.
Send it my way. So I assume he's an illegal alien or something? I don't know how you could hate s'mores in America.
I'm not the biggest fan of them either. I'll take the chocolate and graham cracker. You keep the marshmallow. I'm just not a big fan of marshmallows. The only thing marshmallows are good for is hot chocolate.
I'm not a huge fan of marshmallow either, but the trick to that, well, what I do is I just light mine on fire. Plus, you can get a lot more s'mores in if you're not sitting there screwing around trying to get the perfect color, you know.
What you're saying is you prefer to eat charcoal and marshmallows.
Light it up, you know, let it get all black all the way around, you know. Slap that baby on, crush it. Telling you, it's good. And it takes care of half the marshmallow. It adds a different texture. It's good.
Oh, Gary, one thing you don't want to do is sing that song around her, buddy. She hates that song.
I'm not a big marshmallow fan. I like them in Rice Krispie treats.
Well, that's nice. I was just given a treat. My dog pissed on the floor for me for Christmas. I guess he wanted to go out, and I was like busy on the internet or something. I don't know.
This'll learn you.
Yeah, it learned me. His little ass is laid in there on the couch underneath the blanket, just staring at me while I'm fucking spray bottling and paper toweling my floor. Thanks a lot.
The joys of pet ownership.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's Christmas. I couldn't kick him or nothing.
I wouldn't just kick him anyway. Just stop giving him treats for a day.
Actually, I was gone. Actually, I've been gone for probably 4 or 5 hours. He was all alone. Kind of a little pissy. When I came home, he was all like doing his dance in circles, wanting to go out, but he was so happy we came home and got Christmas shit that I couldn't get him to go out. Well, I guess I forgot to let him out.
Yeah, it's hard to get onto him when the fella's blaming himself.
Yeah, so I used to, in the summer, he's got a doggy door. He can go out to the thing and go outside through the back door anytime he wants. And I got it shut off because it's cold now. So I kind of not paying much attention to him, I guess. I'm a neglectful dog owner.
Shame on you.
I feed him good, though. Don't worry about that. That fucker's got a stomach with 4 feet.
I was just going to say, a dog door would solve that, but you mentioned that. So now you say it's cold. Do you have one of the Pet Smart, Pet Safe ones, the plastic ones you put the batteries in with the little tag that goes to the collar?
No, I just got its own trap door. You can shut it, lock it when you leave.
They're not that much money, but they are just thin plastic, but they do work pretty well. So it might be something to look into. But they're not a lot of they're really not a lot of money, depending on the size of your dog. Either way, they're not that much, but might be something to look into, because then this might not be a problem. And it's not going to be as solid as a solid door, but it might be better than what you got going on, because it does seal kind of not. It seals decent.
Yeah, ours has a magnet or whatever, so when they go in or out, it flaps back shut. But
no, mine's just a square hole. You open it up and it stays open.
Oh, okay.
That's what mine is. It's just
now the ones that I'm talking about are probably Hillbilly has. There's a little attachment that goes on like a collar, so the dog can go in and out or pet or whatever as it pleases, and you can program them to be turned on or off certain times. There's different functions with different ones you get. So, but again, I've installed a bunch of them, and I believe they start around like $60 or something like that. So it's not it's not really bad. And for you do your own you do work, so you don't have to pay somebody to put it in.
Shit, the way I got it open now, you got to wash all the time, man. Get neighbors' dogs, cat, fucking squirrels, everybody. Squirrels come up, look right in there, right at me. I'll be sitting there smoking or something, watch TV. They come right at me, they look at the door like a million times, like, what's up,
Not good, man. Not
just
good.
Go right about their way. They look in all the time, man.
yeah, we shut ours at night. We have another door on the inside that you can put in there and slide down. Otherwise, I'm afraid we get a possum or a coon or something visit in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one like Rob's got, those are pretty cool, but it's hard to teach your dog to put his paw print or his paw up there on the thermal reader to read his prints while he's going in and out.
And then if you got a cat, they'll be doing it just to watch the door open and close.
Our cat actually uses the door.
Yeah, our cat figured out how the PlayStation 4 ejects the disc. So one day he sat there for a half hour just putting his paw on the spot ejecting the disc. You take his paw, push it back in, hit that same spot, and eject the disc, then push the disc back in. He sat there for a half hour just doing that. Must have been really entertaining for the cat.
We had our cat bring a bird in one time and turn it loose. Talking about coming home to a messed up house, man, with a couple of dogs in here, a cat, and a bird flying around.
Yeah. So, you guys want to get a closer look at these knives we're giving away?
Full screen it.
Let's look.
That's right. Whoops, right the wrong button. That lovely. There we go. There. This is what we're giving away. Gotta get it to focus. I love these things how they don't want to focus.
Well, it's got Buck's name on there. You must be giving them to him.
He may own the Buck
lost that somewhere.
Yeah. The big one does have a pocket clip on it. There's fully adjustable tension on the blade. With the eye kind of like a spider co to open it with. They are a liner lock. Glass-filled nylon handle, which can be taken apart for cleaning. You can see there you got the screws to take it apart. And is fully warranted by a Buck's lifetime warranty. Should anything go wrong with it,
Buck will fix it.
Yep.
What kind of blade steel is it?
Send it off to my house.
I'm trying to remember. It was written on one of these pieces of paper. Let me see if I can find
Quick
it.
question about those screws. Did they have like caps on the end, or does it screw into the other side of the frame?
I haven't taken it apart to know the answer to that.
Yeah, I was just saying, you can look at one end, and does it have like obviously a screw head of some sort, a torque bit? The other side, is that just
It's
polished
got
flush?
screws on both sides. No, it's got screws on both sides.
Okay. Now that makes it easier. Okay.
Screws on both sides. And on the blade tension as well.
In my opinion, that's good, because those caps can be a pain, and they'll turn with it sometimes, and then you got to try to figure out how to get enough pressure on that and still break it. That's cool.
Yeah, I got to look on the packaging of the one that's not open. I'm not finding it on here on my set. It's probably on the packaging. So give me a second here. I know it says somewhere on the
I
packaging.
thought you told me the other night.
Yeah, I did. They're 7CR17 steel.
Okay.
So yeah, as you can see, there is an unopened one. This is the one that whoever wins will be receiving. I'm not going to send you the one I already opened. I mean, I could and keep the unopened one for myself, but I'm not going to do that. That wouldn't be cool. But yeah, you got the smaller little one in there. It's not much smaller, but it's small enough for some states where you have to have like a 3-inch or smaller knife. There you go. This one does not have the pocket clip on it, though. This one's just going to be like a straight old school pocket knife. And you could probably get a sheath for it somewhere as well. So there is that. But the larger one, which I don't know, that's probably a little bit over 3 inches on the blade length, but it does. This one does have the pocket clip.
Is it tender and mild?
I don't know what the song is.
Just for the record, are any of these using a crime?
No, these are brand new, unused, never opened, never.
And they were paid for at the register?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
they're fully paid for.
They's in a crime.
Those
they
made
never
in
heard
Post
nobody.
Falls, Idaho.
I wasn't sure exactly where they was made. You know.
They're all good and everything. Just don't try to take them back to the store. So.
Well, you don't have to. They got Buck's warranty. You just call Buck and.
Yeah, but if you call that warranty and then they find out they're hot, you get a knock at your door. That's what we're asking. We just want to make sure they're clean.
No, you're not going to get any visits from the police or anything.
That's a great thing about the ATF is they don't have jurisdiction over knives. So
Yeah, that's knives are pretty much on the state level. So, all right, you guys ready to draw some contestants?
you're
I
ready.
can't draw very good, but
Well, yeah. Do we have to draw like their facial features and stuff?
No, we're just going to draw their names.
Oh,
Oh,
I can
paper.
draw names. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What'd I bring the crayons for then?
I don't know. Here comes the first winner. Jason, you better be writing this down. And you have to be present to win, folks. You ain't out there, can't help you. Krabby, I don't know. Is Krabby still out there? If you're out there, Krabby, say something, brother.
Krabby,
Give Krabby a little bit of time.
paging Krabby turtle.
Come on, Krabby. Speak to me, Krabby.
StreamYard delay. StreamYard delay.
Uh-huh.
StreamYard delay. Up there he is.
There he is. All right, you're
He's out
in
there.
the listing as a contestant.
Okay, so Krabby's in. I got
Krabby
it
is
wrote
in,
down.
and Gary will be playing for Krabby.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Got to draw again. Get our next contestant. C&T Designs. Coop, are you still out there?
Come on down.
Congratulations, buddy. You're next contestant.
On The Price is Right.
There he is.
There he is.
C&T.
All right.
Coop is
All
out
right.
there.
And Coop will be represented by Rob D, I believe.
Oh man,
All right.
I
got it
like
wrote
this
down.
guy. I don't want him to lose. What are you doing?
Well, then
What are you doing?
do your job then, Rob.
Put a little effort in it, Rob.
I'm
Come
sorry,
on.
bro.
Christmas.
Sorry. I've been force-fed drink for a while now. It's not going to go good. I'm telling you.
Next,
Coop's like, I'm just gonna go ahead and bow out now.
Vulcan Rumble. Are you out there, Vulcan Rumble?
Yeah, he was just in here.
Yeah, he just made a comment.
Did he? Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, he said he's here and notifications set to all, received, subscribe, gave you a thumb up. Audio, video is good.
And you might be a winner.
Well, Vulcan Rumble, he give you a status report as soon as he comes in. I tell you what.
Uh-huh. All right.
There he is.
There he is. All right. Buck, are you there? So we know whether to draw another contestant, or are you still having to deal with the...
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Everybody's getting ready to leave here shortly.
All right. So we gets to draw another contestant.
Okay.
And our final contestant will be Vanessa.
Vanessa, all right.
I think she's still out there.
Pretty sure Vanessa's still out there.
Confirm you're out there so we know, just to double check, but I think you're probably still there.
Come on, Vanessa.
She's probably cooking.
Yeah, she just went to grab another drink or something.
Oh,
Give her a little bit of time.
Stack another crate of ammo by the door.
Mhm. Well, while we're waiting for her, I'll explain how this is going to work. Okay? We will start the questions. Okay, how we're going to decide who gets the answer. We're going to play this in rounds. All right. So as soon as I find where my StreamYard tab is, there it is. We'll go around. Like, we'll start with Gizzard. If he doesn't get, and he gets the question, if he gets it right, the person he's playing for gets a point. If he gets it wrong, the next person, in this case would be Hillbilly, gets to try and steal the question. If Hillbilly gets it wrong, then Rob will try and get to steal it. Okay, you follow so far?
I think so, but is there any penalty to the second person to
No.
say Hillbilly? Because it was Gary first, then Hillbilly, I think.
No, no, there's no penalty.
Well,
None of these are
we're
going to be
jumping
multiple
all
choice.
over. All right.
Yeah, there's not going to be multiple choice or anything. You just got to get the answer. You don't get the answer. No, still haven't heard from Vanessa. Shot. And then the next round, Hillbilly will go first, and the round after that, Rob, and we'll just go through the order. Oh, excuse me. It ain't that hard, Keepin. It's just like when we do the brackets.
Now, who's Hillbilly playing for?
Hillbilly isn't
Nobody
playing for anybody.
yet.
I'm not, and Hillbilly.
I'm playing with myself.
Hillbilly was the third one. Buck's playing the camera.
No, I got
No, you
Krabby and Gary. I got C&T and Rob. I got Vulcan and Buck.
Oh, did I skip?
Yeah, you skipped Hillbilly.
Oh,
I was going to
my
say,
bad.
I thought you had more than one left.
Oh,
I played by myself.
Hillbilly's playing with himself. Is he
Well,
You're,
I'll
it
go
feels
there
good.
now.
Billy Idol at this point?
What?
There's
Yeah,
Ozzy
Ozzy's
out
out there.
Yeah, hey Ozzy. I don't want to disqualify Vanessa, but I'm gonna have to. She doesn't answer.
You could say, here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Okay, let's give Vanessa one more round. Let's pick the
Let's
next
pick-
person for Buck.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll give Hillbilly. Vanessa can go to Hillbilly.
Or that's what I
If
meant.
yeah.
Hillbilly.
If she's
yeah.
not here, how's she gonna win?
We'll give him like 5 more minutes, and then we'll pick somebody else.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're an hour and a half into the stream and we ain't got contestants yet.
Right. Hey, this is par for the course on this show, but Hillbilly. I mean, okay, apparently Coop thinks you're Santa Claus, Hillbilly. Yeah, I don't think Vanessa's out there.
All right. Well, let's just
Hey,
read.
Hillbilly. It will be New Year's before we get this damn game going.
Oh, sorry, Vanessa. I'm gonna draw somebody else.
Yeah, I might have another grandkid born by the time we get through this.
Uh-huh.
Watch it be Vanessa again.
Nope, Boomstick.
Boomstick. He's still out there,
Boomstick.
Boomstick.
He's still out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, he's
Just
still
said
out
hi
there.
to
He's
Ozzy.
Yep. So, oh hell, we thought Vanessa was still out there too. Still there, Boomstick? Just give us a yes out there in the chat. The usual, Ozzy, the usual.
Boomstick may have went to bed.
If Boomstick fell asleep waiting for us to figure out what we're doing about Vanessa.
That music in the background, could put somebody to sleep. Just saying. You could have put a metal version of that up there.
No, it didn't sound right. There he goes.
Okay,
is
Boomstick. So who we pairing him up with?
Boomstick's with Hillbilly.
Boomstick, I'll represent you and your family as best I can. I'll fight dirty. I'll fight any way I can for you, brother.
Kinfolk.
Uh-huh. All right, now we got to figure out who Buck's playing for.
No, we already got Buck with
Buck's already
Vulcan.
got
You gotta pick me.
Oh, dude. No, you don't. You're not playing, Jason. You're the scorekeeper. Hillbilly's Buck's playing for Hillbilly. No. Hillbilly's not eligible. So we got four people.
We got somebody.
We have
We got
four
four.
people.
Okay, we got 4 with 4. You're sure?
I thought Buck
We-
was right before me.
We have Krabby with Gary, C&T with Rob, Vulcan with Buck, and Boomstick with Hillbilly.
All right, that's everybody then.
It's written in ink right here.
All right. All right. So we come over here. Stop sharing that. We have our contestants. We know who they're going to. Yeah, just in time for the 7th annual show. Says, go away, Kingpin. You ain't helping. You might think he is helping, but you ain't helping. All right. I believe I said Gizzard gets the first question. Is that correct? Yep.
That's what I heard.
All right. Your question is, how long does it take for a tree to reach the average ideal Christmas tree height?
3 years.
Nah.
Can I jump in?
Are you the next in line? No, Hillbilly gets to try and jump in first.
No, next in line is Rob.
No,
on
it's
my
not
list. You picked
Seth.
Krabby and Gary, C&T and Rob, then Buck, and then Hillbilly.
Yeah, but Hillbilly's first on the list of panelists.
Well, you get everybody in the order you want.
See, when I switch it to this screen mode, it's Gary, Hillbilly, Rob, and Buck.
Well, I thought Jason was running,
Okay.
and I already gave mine. So
Well, that lets everybody else Google the answer. I didn't get a chance to Google.
Anybody caught
Oh,
Googling?
no
this-
Googling.
No Googling.
We'll know if you suddenly become extra smart. We know something's up.
Yeah, Rob, we know.
well, no, I go and cut tree. Well, I don't now, but used
Well,
to year
hold on.
cut trees, so I know how long it takes before I can go back to the same place to get a tree.
All right. Well, can we let Hillbilly give his answer?
Yeah, I already did. I said 8.
No,
8?
Nope, not 8. All right, Rob.
7 years.
Nope.
The bastard's lie.
Buck.
3.
Nope. The correct answer is 15 years.
What kind of trees you going?
I don't know. I didn't.
Old
think-
ones.
Now, what size tree are you talking about?
Just standard Christmas tree.
Like a 5-foot tree, or you're talking like
6-foot
vaulted ceilings?
There's
Yeah.
an average ideal Christmas tree height. I guess average would be 6 or 7 feet.
Well, for
Now, is that a
Rockefeller
spruce,
Center,
a
that could be
cedar?
a hell of a lot bigger tree than you'd put in my apartment, you know.
Mhm.
That's a good point.
It says average ideal Christmas tree height. That's all.
Man, I would have thought
But-
like 5 years or something.
So does this go to whoever was closest then?
No,
Is that-
nobody gets the point. You gotta give the right answer to get the point.
Ah,
So the
The
winner
first
tonight
round,
will
nope.
win with like 1 or 2 points.
Yeah, the first,
Or maybe
the first
0.
round, nobody gets a point. Or the first question, anyway. We got to go through everybody to complete the round, obviously. All right. Next question goes to Hillbilly. What was the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Nope. Nope. Rob?
man, I can't Google.
Nope. No Googling.
Home Alone.
And no audience help. And Rob gets it. Rob gets the point.
Seriously?
Seriously.
They're watching that right now.
Home Alone.
Oh.
Yeah, I knew that.
Nice job.
Now, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5?
That
Which
would be
movie?
one. The first one. No help out there from the peanut gallery.
Debbie does Santa. Debbie did Santa.
Mm-hmm. What popular holiday plant? This, by the way, this is I believe this is Rob's question, right? Yeah.
Just one.
What popular holiday plant is thought to be an aphrodisiac?
This is a guess because people kiss under it, but mistletoe?
That's it. 2. That's another point for Rob. He's going to lead with 2.
Well, yeah, you can't
All right.
run softballs. For crying out.
Shit.
I have
Soft-
to guess how many years it takes a tree to grow.
Yeah,
Softball
I'm just
player
going
like
down a
this.
list
Jesus.
here, Gary. I'm not picking the question. I'm just reading them. All right. Buck, it's your turn. What are the 2 most popular names for Santa Claus other than Santa Claus?
Saint Nick
Okay, that's 1.
and Chris Kringle.
That's a point for Buck.
that was a solid performance, Buck.
Thank you. I've been watching Christmas movies all day.
I'd have got that one right.
All right, we're back to Gary. How many ghosts show up in a Muppet Christmas Carol?
Oh, for God's sakes, I get these stupid ass questions. This is just real fair. I don't know, 3.
No. Hillbilly, do you know?
Never seen this silly thing. What I know.
You never seen the Muppet Christmas Carol?
Good God, no.
Oh, dude, you need to watch that. That's good.
I mean, I've watched like 18 other different versions of A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, I never heard of the Muppet one myself either.
Yeah, it's good. It starred Michael Caine.
I'm gonna take a guess and say 4.
Nope, it's not 4. Rob?
6?
No. Buck?
I'm gonna say 8.
No. Actually, Ozzy's got the right answer out there in the YouTube chat. It's 5.
Oh, I was going to say 1.
Yeah. Jacob Marley was actually 2 ghosts. It was the Marley brothers, and they were played by Stafford and Waldorf.
Right, honey.
Yeah, I don't
Gizzard
recall
knew
ever
that
seeing
one.
the movie.
Gizzard remembers now.
I only watched the Muppets for the 2 old men sitting in the balcony.
That's who played Marley in the Muppet Christmas Carol.
Nah, Pigs in Space was the best.
All I know
Pigs in
is I
Space
get the
was.
weird ass questions.
All right, question number 6, Rich.
Yeah. All right.
That goes for Gary. How many pine needles are on a Christmas tree?
That's the kind of questions I get. They all have to do with numbers.
Traditional average. How many pine needles does a pine tree grow in 15 years?
All right. Calm down. Hillbilly. In the first 2 Home Alone movies, where were the McAllisters going on their vacations? Need both cities.
No idea. I didn't like the movies, so I just never watched them.
Ooh. I know this one.
You wanna take a
L.A.
guess?
I'll just take a guess. Say L.A.
Nope, not Los Angeles. All right. Rob?
Korean? Paris?
Paris is 1. What's the other one?
I think
New
you
York
said City.
City?
No, not New York.
No, they
You
were
were
in New
close
York
on
to
it.
begin with.
Los Angeles.
No, not LA. That was already given. All right, Buck.
It was the murder capital.
Damn, I don't know it. One was France.
France is a country, not a city.
Well, Paris.
Yeah, Paris.
And oh man, hell, Germany over there somewhere.
That's a country.
Oh well, I don't know those damn.
Guess who's got the right answer again on the second city? Ozzy. The second city was Miami. They were routed through New York to get to Miami, and they left the kid in New York City.
I thought they went to Chicago.
So how many people get
They
a
live
guess
in-
on these?
Huh?
I said, how many people get to guess on these?
Until somebody gets the right answer, or all of you get it wrong.
Because I never had a shot at it.
Oh, you never
already-
had a shot?
No.
Give Gary a point. I forgot that he wasn't the one who started wrong. Give Gary a point. That was my mistake. I'll give Gary a point.
All right.
He didn't get it.
Great stuff, man. 3 points. Do I get a point?
No, you don't get a point because you got the answer wrong. Really never got a chance to answer. Because I boo-booed.
Hey, I said Paris. What the hell?
You had to have both, Rob. All right, Rob. What do people traditionally put on top of a Christmas tree? With 2 answers.
A star or an angel?
Bingo. It's another point for Rob. All right, Buck. Name the animatronic cassette-playing bear toy that every kid wanted in the mid-'80s.
Oh hell, I know this one.
I do too.
I do 3.
I can't even remember the 80s.
I know because my kid wanted one of these.
I have no clue.
Take a guess.
Chucky?
No, not Chucky. All right, Gary.
Teddy Ruxpin.
That's the answer. Gary gets the point.
Damn, I was getting ready to say that too.
Man, softball throw as slow as you could get.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. And you couldn't find one anywhere.
Nope.
I knew it too. I wrote it down already on the paper here before I even knew it.
My younger brother had one, and we used to put Metallica cassettes in it. My mother would get mad.
Yeah, we ended up getting one a couple of years later. They were kind of cool.
Okay, let me give an update. Rob is in the lead with 3 points. Gizzard's got 2 points. Buck's got a point. So far, Hillbilly doesn't have any.
I'm not even on the board.
We need to get him on the board, man.
Mm-hmm. All right, next round. Gary, you should be able to get this one. In Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, what was the first name of Scrooge?
Ebenezer.
Bingo. Gary gets another point.
Finally, a softball. I can hit a softball.
Ooh, things are getting tied up.
All right. Hillbilly. In America on 34th Street, what was the real-life department store?
Oh, man. The department store name? Oh, man. I can't think. See. So that's in New York. Would have been Macy's.
That's it. Hillbilly is on the board.
But I didn't think they had one in New York at that time.
Yeah, it was set during the time of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
I don't know if you guys have ever been in there, but that place is is pretty cool. Or was. Huge carousel. They had all types of stuff in there.
Boomstick said, "Come on, hillbilly."
I'm glad you answered that because I was going to holler out Walmart.
Come on, man. Macy's. We're talking New York City. Is there any other holiday store? Macy's, man.
Yeah, I was thinking
Gimbals is mentioned.
There's another one, but I can't think of the full name. I don't know if it was like AR Sports or something.
FAO Sports.
FAO Sports. That was a massive toy store.
Or it could be Saks Fifth Avenue, as far as I go.
Well, I couldn't think of Walsworth. I almost said Walsworth, but I couldn't think of it.
The movie mentions Gimbals and obviously set in Macy's. All right, Rob. What does Santa say at the end of A Visit from St. Nicholas? Otherwise known as Twice the Night Before Christmas.
Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
No.
Son of a bitch. This is rigged. It's rigged for Gary.
You were so close. Buck?
Oh, I ain't gonna get a half a point.
Nope. You got to get the answer correct.
What was the question again? I was busy a little bit.
What does Santa say at the end of A Visit from St. Nicholas, also known as Twas the Night Before Christmas?
So you want the last thing Santa said when he left on the night before Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell.
It takes a while to Google this stuff. Yeah,
no.
Rob's going to kick himself when somebody gets this right.
Tell your mom I said bye.
Merry Christmas, and to all have a good night.
No.
Damn, close.
Gary?
Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Gary gets the point.
Because I always thought it was weird that's the way he said that in that.
Yep, it's the way that it's said in the story. Happy Christmas to all, not Merry.
Merry.
Dude, I had the bootleg copy. It's not the same.
Rob had the good copy.
That's pretty shitty, man. Happy Christmas, man. That's kind of weird.
Yep, that is the way it's written.
Have a merry birthday.
I still think Rob should get half a point.
No, there's no half points, Rob. Sorry.
All right. Question number 12.
We're on Buck, correct? Or yeah.
I don't know. You were going off whatever your screen is. My list is
because
different.
we started with Rob the last question, so it's be Buck's question. Which U.S. state was the first to declare Christmas an official holiday? There's some dispute, so I'll take either one of the two states.
Repeat that again here.
Okay, which U.S. state was the first to declare Christmas an official holiday? There's some dispute over which state it was, but there's one of two states. I'll take either one of them as the correct answer.
Hell, first one to.
Boy, I don't have a clue. I'd be guessing.
Me neither.
You try to pick some hard questions for us, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm just going down the list on a page here.
I'm going to go with Vermont.
No, not Vermont.
Dredd ain't listening to you no more, man.
Yeah, probably you're supposed to be shouting out answers out there. They cheating.
Kingpin's in a state of denial.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Yeah. Gary?
Oh, let me just guess. Since you're on the screen, I'm going to say Pennsylvania.
No, not Pennsylvania.
Damn it.
Nope. Hillbilly?
I'm gonna say Virginia.
Nope, not Virginia. Rob?
Tennessee.
No, not Tennessee. I'll give you guys a hint. I mean, your answer won't count now.
I know it.
Damn, you
Why-
guys are throwing
Nope.
darts at a fucking map, man.
Uh-huh. One of the
the
states.
weather guy does it.
Hold on. One of the states is between Gary and Hillbilly.
Huh? There's no states between me and Hillbilly.
Yes, there is.
We border
I'm in
each other.
Kansas. I'm in Missouri.
Oh yeah. Oh, duh, that's right. I'm like,
Fools, man.
brain, I am tired, guys.
Oh, I thought he was in Arkansas too. He's in
Yeah, I
Missouri.
meant to say, it borders both of you. How's that sound?
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma's one of them, and the other is the home to an SEC team that Snob can't stand, and it's not Texas.
Missouri?
Is it the SEC team
Bama?
that everybody hates?
Alabama.
Bama was the first state to look at Christmas.
Yeah, it's disputed whether it's Oklahoma or Alabama was the first to declare
God
Christmas
damn, I
off
thought
for
it.
holiday.
I thought it'd been one
Oklahoma
of like
hadn't
the,
even been a state all that long.
Yeah, I thought it'd been
Yeah.
like some of the original colonies or something.
That's
Yeah, I
what
figured
thought,
it'd be
too.
in the Northeast. One of the.
And when I was looking up what quiz I was going to use, one said Oklahoma and another one said Alabama. So,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
I'll
tell
figure
Snob
out
he's
this
in
thing.
between us now, Hillbilly. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I always,
Well,
I always went the wrong
well-
way to go to Snob's house. Damn it.
Well, it is if you go to Oklahoma and then up to Kansas.
Yeah, I mean, if you go, depending on which way you go.
What part of Missouri you live in? Southern part, northern
See, if
part?
I'm going to Hillbillies, I ain't going anywhere near Oklahoma. I hate that.
I'm in
For some reason, I was
Southwest
thinking,
Missouri.
you know what I think it was? I was thinking that Hillbilly was further north in Missouri than what he is.
He's pretty much due east of me, I believe. Maybe a little north.
You know, every time I've drove through Missouri, I always wondered the same thing. Like, there's all the signs like Jesse James's museum, Jesse James's house, Jesse James this and that. I start thinking, before they had roads, how in the hell did these people ever find their way back home? Because the first mile in Missouri looks exactly like the last mile in Missouri. I mean,
Kansas
damn, it
just
is
like-
the same thing over and over. That is the boringest ass drive I've ever had in my life.
You're
You ain't
been
been to the southern part then.
Yeah, you get to southern Missouri, it's mountains.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
raw. hills
I
and
went through there
mountains.
once about 20 years ago where there was some mountains and hills, but when we was driving to
See.
Oklahoma, man, it's like the last mile, just like the mile ahead of you, man. Nothing changed.
44 or 70. They're flat.
God damn.
So,
Few cows on the side of the roads
Yeah,
up
get
in
off the
there.
interstates every once in a while and actually see these states.
right. That
All
was
right. Well, anyways, let's get back to the.
that was Buck's question, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Gary? Defense dad speaking truth out there, though, with his comment.
What?
Okay.
He might be right.
Oh, no, we can do that here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Gary,
Yo.
whose eyes are all aglow in the Christmas song by Nat King Cole?
I don't know. I was running through the lyrics. I knew of that. I didn't really want to sing the whole song out loud. I don't know all the lyrics, I'll admit to you.
Don't even want to try to take a guess?
Young kid's eyes? I don't know.
Close, but no. Hillbilly.
Can you repeat that question one more time, please?
Whose eyes are all aglow in the Christmas song by Nat King Cole?
And Gary said kids. Children.
No,
Kind of the same
Yeah.
thing.
you guys are all around it, but not hitting the bullseye.
So it's going to be somebody like Susie or something?
No, it's not an actual. It's not a proper name. Rob,
Tiny Tots.
bingo. Rob gets the point.
Tater tots?
No, not tater tots. Tiny.
Is he going to sing it for us now?
All right, Rob and
Man, I
Giz
got
tied
jokes,
back
but
up.
Not getting out the place.
Rob and Gizzard tied up. Hillbilly. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer started off as a marketing gimmick for what department store chain? That is no longer around, by the way. There's a little bit of a clue.
Oh boy. No longer around. I would want to say Sears.
No, not Sears. Sears is still around.
Oh, Sears. I thought they were all closed down.
Nope. Yeah, they do online business.
99% of them
There's
are.
not too many of them left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not too many, and they mostly do online sales now.
I've got an idea who it is, but I can't wait to see what the answer is.
Buck, or no, not Buck. The other guy, Rob.
I'm gonna guess Woolworths.
Nope, not Woolworths. Buck.
Damn, Rob took my answer.
It's kind of like Woolworths, but different.
Woolco.
No.
Walmart.
I have no idea.
No.
Dan's Five and Dime.
Gary.
My guess would be Montgomery Ward's.
That's it.
It was right. All right,
Yeah,
go
that's
home.
who I thought too.
Well, my other guess was Venture or Kmart, but
Yeah. They,
Giz
Rudolph
got 5.
Well, Montgomery
Rudolph-
Ward's been around a long, long time.
Yeah,
compared to some
it's
of
been
those.
around since the story's been around since 1939. It was commissioned by Montgomery Ward Corporation, and the books were handed out to kids who went and got their picture taken with Santa Claus.
Awesome.
All right, Rob. According to legend, well, not really a legend, what holiday goodies were shaped to resemble a shepherd's staff?
Candy canes.
Yes, sir. Another point for Rob.
Nice.
You were worried that you weren't going to win.
Well, I didn't want to be like the worst person. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. I mean, but now that I got TNT to represent, I'm trying a little harder. I slowed down the drink, so we'll see.
Plus, he got Google.
No guarantees.
We got a tie at first with 5 apiece for Gizzard and Gary, and then Buck and Hillbilly are tied with just 1.
yeah, me and
All
Buck got street cred though.
All right, Buck. Which Hollywood actor played 6 different roles in the animated movie The Polar Express?
Tom Hanks.
And Buck gets another point. So at the end of 3 rounds, Gary and Rob are tied at the top, and Hillbilly is bringing up the rear.
Yeah, why don't you give me some physics math question or something?
How many trips has Santa made over the year?
How far is it from the North Pole to New York City in feet?
What's the typical flight time for Santa every year?
Yeah.
What's the unlimited weight flying speed of a swallow?
African or European?
I don't know. Okay, Gary, in
Yeah.
The Grinch Stole Christmas, what 3 words are used to describe the Grinch?
He's green. He's ugly. He's mean. How about that?
He's a
Nope.
foul one.
It's not that. All right, Hillbilly.
Oh, man, I'm trying to think of the song. Mean, evil, and green.
Nope. Rob?
I totally don't agree with this because, if you notice the tag on my name, Bah Humbug, but stink, stank, stunk.
That's it.
But I shower regularly, probably more than you. So I don't agree with this.
The 3 words are as follows. The best describe you are as follows, and I quote: stink, stank, stunk.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
also
remember
say
that
you're a
now.
mean one, Mr. Grant. So mean would count. That's a description.
Foul one.
They were asking for 3 specific words.
Oh.
And it is the 3 words that best describe you is specifically the lyric. All right.
Just to be, clear on the facts. As you get older, you will learn there's a difference between stank and stunk. Stank and stinky.
Now, are you talking the next morning or just in general?
In general, there's things that are stinky and you don't like them, and there's things that are stanky and you do like them.
All right, just checking, just getting clarification. That's all.
It's a confusing world. I just wanted to keep us all on track here.
All right. Ew, Hillbilly. If you don't get this one, you need to be beaten with a broomstick. This is a softball. This is a softball. What did Frosty the Snowman do when a magic hat was placed on his head?
He'd come to life.
All right, you get the point. Like I
All
said, that
right.
is if you didn't get that one, there's no hope for you.
I almost said he adjusted it because nobody can put a hat on your head just right. You have to adjust it, but I didn't want to hurt Broomstick out there.
Broomstick says Hillbilly resort to cheating.
We might need to, buddy. This team's looking pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, feller.
All right. Rob, in which modern day country was St. Nicholas born?
Russia?
No, not Russia. Buck?
Turkey.
It is Turkey. Buck gets the point.
Yeah, Buck.
Fucking Santa Claus is from Turkey.
Yep.
What
That's
the
why we
hell?
eat turkey on Christmas.
Back when Turkey was the seat of the Byzantine Empire. All right. Buck. What words follow Silent Night in the song?
Holy Night.
That is correct. Buck making a comeback. All right, that will conclude what, the fourth round? So, Jason, what are our scores?
Okay. After 20 questions, we didn't get them all. There was a couple that nobody got. Gizzard has 5. Rob has 6. Buck has 4. And Hillbilly has 2.
Right. So
That's
Gizzard. Oh, sorry. You gonna say something?
I just said Hillbilly scores pathetic.
The Hillbilly not having a good night. So, Gizzard.
Mm-hmm.
What is Ralphie's little brother's name in A Christmas Story?
I couldn't tell you. I never saw it.
Just take a guess. You might get it right.
Bobby?
Nope, not Bobby. Hillbilly?
And we'll see. Starts with an R. Randy? Robbie? Randy?
Yes, it's
Robbie?
Randy. You got it right.
Okay. I knew it started with an R, but I could not remember which one it was.
Good job.
Well, thank you.
So Hillbilly on the board again.
Hillbilly with 3.
And he gets the next question. What is the best-selling Christmas song ever, and who recorded it?
Oh, man. Can't you just give me a conspiracy theory question or something? I say Silent Night. Bing Crosby.
You got half of it right.
Oh, man.
Rob?
Have to move on.
Yep. Rob?
Christmas.
What? I'm sorry.
White Christmas.
Okay, that's what. And the rest?
Who sang
Need
that
the artist,
song?
Rob. Who sang it?
Ben Crosby.
Yeah, I was going to say, he gave him the other half of it.
He gets the point. Rob gets the point.
Did Rob, like, PayPal you $20 or something?
No. Hey, you're the one that didn't get White Christmas. All right. Rob, what is the real name of Tim Allen's character in The Santa Claus?
Dang, man, I got nothing on this one. Tim the Tool Man.
Nope, wrong thing. All right. But do you know the answer?
Which movie are we talking about now?
The Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Yes.
Roseanne?
What was Tim Allen's character's name in The Santa Claus?
Roseanne? Rosanta Dana.
Not quite, Jason.
His name was Tim something. Tim Kringle.
No, Tim Allen is the guy that played him.
Yeah.
You need the character's name.
That's Christmas with the Crumbs. I have no idea.
Try and take a guess.
Fred Claus.
Nope, that's a totally different movie.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah. Gizzard?
Thing is, this I have seen, but I can't remember. Could take a guess and say Rich White.
No.
Can we go around
Nice
again?
guess.
No, we're not going around again. Hillbilly?
The only thing I remember is his first name is Steve. I don't remember his last name by any chance at all.
Well, that's okay because you'd been wrong. It's not Steve. It's Scott Calvin. Tread put it out there.
I said Steve. After I said that, I'm like, dang it, it's Scott.
Mm,
What was his last name?
Calvin.
Calvin. So I remember his wife yelling at him, Scott. I do remember. I said Steve. I knew it was an S word.
Mhm. All right. Buck, in the song Winter Wonderland, what is the name of the snowman?
Frosty.
No, not Frosty. Gary?
Parson Brown.
Yes, it is Parson Brown. In the meadow, we can build a snowman and then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job while you're in town."
That's right.
All right. That's another round in the books. Gizzard.
Mhm.
In the song 12 Days of Christmas, what is given on the seventh day?
7 swans are swimming.
That is correct. Another point
Think
for
about
Gary.
that. Had to almost sing it to myself.
I know, right?
All right. The lead is tied back again.
All right. Hillbilly. What is Santa Claus called in England?
Oh, jeez. Well, we speak English, so it should be Santa Claus.
It's not Santa Claus.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not from England.
Take a guess. You're not penalized for getting the answer wrong, so take a guess.
I don't know. I really don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what they call him. I mean George. I have no idea.
Nope, it's not George.
George
Gary's
Claus.
cat is not Santa Claus. Okay.
Nick
Rob?
would be obvious. If it's Saint Nick, Nick would be the obvious answer.
Yeah. Nope. What do you think, Rob?
Father Christmas.
Yes, it is Father Christmas.
Yeah, no, that is on the side chat, and I didn't want to cheat.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's the answer.
The
The
so we
chat
can use
is.
side chat. Yes.
What was that?
Like, so I didn't think we were supposed to use the side chat to get.
I've been trying not to look at that. 'cause
Yeah, the side
that
chat is cheating.
Yeah, that's cheating.
I mean, Foss do that right out there, and I started saying, it, and I'm like, "No, that'd be cheating." So I didn't know.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Dude, you better start cheating. You guys got 4. Rob got 8. Gizzard got 7.
And the next question goes to Rob. Who wrote the line, Christmas doesn't come from a store? Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more.
Come on, man. Dr. Seuss.
Yep. That is the answer. That is a point for Rob.
But what
Well,
was
we
his
get-
real name?
Well, yeah, that's
How
not
long
given.
did it take to grow the Grinch to his average current height?
All right. If people were paying attention to earlier, you might get this one. In the Muppet Christmas Carol, who played Scrooge? Hint, it wasn't a Muppet. If you remember back, I said
Whose turn was it? Whose turn was
Buck's
it?
turn.
Buck's turn.
Yeah, hold on. I'm watching it in replay on the other side. Hang on.
Quit cheating, Buck.
I have no idea. I can't remember that far. Can't
Take a
remember
guess.
what that was.
Just
Austin Powers' father.
Oh, I don't know.
His Faja.
he was a dirty, rotten scoundrel too.
Uh,
Clock's ticking.
Yeah, come on, Buck. Give us a clue.
Christmas almost here.
He's an actor.
Santa Claus.
Did you say Santa Claus? That would be wrong.
Yeah.
A fictional character playing another fictional character.
He could have been playing them in a play. You never know.
On today's up.
No.
Bye.
All right. Giz.
Shit, I have no clue.
I said it earlier, man.
Jesus.
I
I
said
remember
the-
this one.
Yeah, I said the guy's name earlier.
2 questions about a movie I never saw. I'm just gonna pass. I don't want this to take forever.
Austin Powers' father.
That doesn't help me.
The star of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
That still doesn't help me.
Blame it on Rio.
Still doesn't help me.
Oh, good Lord. Hillbilly, help us out here, man.
Been about 500 movies you can't mention. Don't remember.
I mean,
Keep going. I might hit one I know.
He's not
you
from
said
this
his
country.
name earlier, but I don't remember who it was. Steve Martin is in Dirty Rotten Scandals.
The other guy.
Yeah, I know, but I can't remember his name.
He's British.
Oh, I'm going to go Boomstick. I'm playing for Boomstick. I want to use his answer, Don Knotts.
Don Knotts isn't British, man. He's from West Virginia, for God's sake.
And he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Well, I mean, the guy that played Scrooge in the Muppet Christmas Carol old enough to be dead too, but he's not. Let's see, he was in A Bridge Too Far. Trying to think, what's some other movies that this man's been in?
I don't know, but I bet some people's died since we've been on this show.
He played Alfred in the Christian Bale Batman movies. He's played Sherlock Holmes in the movie where Holmes was going after Jack the Ripper.
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
Wait, no, it's on Hillbilly.
Well, he already said his name. I was just trying to give these guys a chance to guess. Just say it, Krabby. They ain't going to get it.
I'll say it. It's Michael Caine.
Yes, Michael Caine played Scrooge in The Muppet Christmas Carol. Krabby's just throwing out movie after movie out there. Michael Caine was in.
Y'all remember Michael Caine now, the English dude?
Yeah, whose turn was it? Who got that question? I don't remember.
Last time it started
Buck,
with...
wasn't it? Or I don't.
Was it Rob?
I was the last one, so
Hillbilly was the last one, so I think Rob was the one who got that question.
Probably
I don't think so.
Started. It was either
I know
Buck
he
or
ended
Rob.
with
I thought it was Buck was first on that one.
Oh, well, then Rob gets a point because I fucked up again.
Rob's got
we do
two
that.
points.
Rob's got way points ahead, so we're not giving a
Yeah, don't be giving
technical because it would make it impossible.
So
I did it for Giz earlier. I gotta do it for Rob now.
Technical.
So he gave Rob a point earlier, and then you gave him half.
Oh, I gave Gizzard a point earlier. I gave Gizzard a point earlier for doing the same thing I just did to Rob. So I gotta give Rob. In all fairness, I gotta give Rob the point.
You didn't get a chance to answer that, Rob? I thought you answered and couldn't figure it out.
No.
All right.
I honestly didn't know, but I'm not going to say that to him. I want the point. Yeah.
He gets the
All
point.
right, I gave you the point.
Yeah, it's just like with Giz earlier. If I gave Giz the point because I screwed up, I got to give the point to Rob too.
I think we spent 15 minutes just on this one question.
It's Michael Caine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Giz.
never make it as a Jeopardy host.
Look at Pat and Vanna done retired.
Have you ever seen outtakes from Jeopardy? They're freaking hilarious at times. Especially when it's like the celebrity week. And the host makes a mistake. They don't let him, especially if there's like a comedian on the panel. They just go after him. And it takes like a half hour to get the show back on track.
I only watch for Vanna.
She's
a good-looking woman her entire life, man. What an easy job, man. She ain't changed a bit. She don't even got to flip the signs no more. She just like touches the screen.
Yeah. Okay, Gary, you might know this one. What well-known Christmas song or Christmas carol became the first song ever broadcast from space in 1965?
A Christmas carol. Silent Night?
No, not Silent Night. Hillbilly?
Can you repeat that one more time? I hate to ask you, but
What well-known Christmas carol became the first song ever broadcast from space in 1965?
From space.
Defense Dad, that song didn't even exist back then.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
It's not exactly a Christmas carol.
Well, technically, neither is this one, but they got it listed as a Christmas carol.
Oh boy.
I think I know.
Would you say Silent Night, Gary?
Yes.
Yeah, Gary said Silent Night.
Jingle Bells.
Yes, it is Jingle Bells.
You're kidding me.
Nope.
I was going to say Major Tom, but
yeah, it was broadcast from a space capsule.
Oh my god!
I was going to say Away in a Manger, but guess not.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in space, like Major Tom.
Yeah. Hillbilly.
Yes,
Three of Santa's reindeer names begin with the letter D. What are they?
Donner, Dasher, Dixon.
Oh, you were so close. You got 2 out of 3.
What? Donner, Dasher.
Rob?
Dasher, Danner, and Donner.
No. Buck?
I ain't seen Buck in a while. Is he still on here?
Is he there? Did he throw in the towel? Yeah, Buck's gone.
No, he ain't been on the screen for like the last question. He wasn't on here.
Oh, he answered the first one first. Last one first.
Oh,
yeah. No, wait, Gary did. Whose question is this? So, yeah, Gary, your turn.
What was the letter again?
D.
D.
D
D
is
as
in
in
Delta.
Dave. Yes. I guarantee Rob's going to kick himself. He was
I
so
already know.
close.
I already know.
Yeah, you were so close.
I already know. It's messed up, but I won't ruin it. So, yeah. You know.
Dasher, Dancer, and Donner.
Yes.
Donner.
Rob
I was
accidentally
actually
said
writing the names down on a piece of paper. It's like, oh, there we go.
Rob's mistake was he said Danner.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. You know, I was eating peanuts, and it just came out wrong. But I know nobody's going to go for that, so you probably won't even get a point. But
No.
I knew it just was interpreted wrong. But
Yeah.
what can I do?
Well, we pronounce Vixen as Dixon around here, so
Yeah, it's just northern slang.
yeah.
Well, he's not from the north, man. So Dixon and Vixen. Nope.
Ain't much slang for dancer.
Don't be hating, man.
All right. So that was Hillbilly's question.
Mm-hmm.
So Rob, who is credited with inventing the electric Christmas lights? I say that because he didn't actually do it, but he gets credit for doing it.
Thomas Edison?
Say that again.
Thomas Edison?
Oh no, I can't give it to you.
Edison. God damn it! You know what I'm trying to say.
Yes, but I was compared to the host of Jeopardy. If we're gonna go with that,
there's
you,
man.
Hey, you're the one who said I would never make it as the host of Jeopardy. If we're gonna go by that standard, I can't give it to you.
I can't either, man. The dude was born and raised 15 minutes from here. 45 minutes from here is his town. He lived in workshops and where he invented everything. I can't.
Yeah,
I mean, like the most famous inventor
I gave you a second
history's
chance
lifetime.
Still say it wrong. I can't give it to you. I got Gary.
Timmy Anderson invented everything.
Thomas Alva Edison.
Gary
He got the middle name too.
I wanted to be clear.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now that Gary answered that, I just Googled it, and Google says you're wrong. It was Edison's buddy, Edward Johnson.
That's what I said. Who he got credited, but he didn't actually do it.
I thought it was going to be.
Okay.
I thought it would
He's
be
wrong
Westinghouse.
anyway. He knows I got that. He's wrong anyway.
Timmy Addison. Been a record player too.
Timmy Adderall. The guy says he.
Oh, I got pop came out my nose. Thanks for the burning in my lungs.
All right, this will be the last round. What are the scores currently, Jason?
Okay, the scores. Gizzard has 9, Rob has 10, and Buck and Hillbilly got 4.
All right,
So we
basically
gonna make a double pointer. Yeah. We got a couple for double pointer.
Yeah. I'm even tired of Buck. He ain't been on here for 3 questions. That's bad.
Yeah, Buck pretty much said, "Screw this." He was making a comeback too. He was on a roll.
Well, I'll take over for Buck because
no, you don't take over. Well,
got to, because then Vulcan Rumble's not represented in being represented any longer.
I got a
so
feeling
I'll have to fill in.
Lost connection or something.
I'll have to fill in. Hell, the strippers probably showed up and he had to click his phone off.
All right, so okay, last round. Each question's worth 2 points. Got that? 2 points this round.
2 pointers.
Gary.
Yo.
What much reviled Christmas edible is known for its long shelf life?
The fruitcake.
Yes, it is the fruitcake.
I actually knew one.
Hillbilly. And on every street corner you hear what?
Honking.
It's a song. And on every street corner you hear.
Like hustle and bustle? Or
no.
Don't just give it to the man.
Incorrect, sir.
Incorrect, sir. Rob.
Okay, do I need to write it out? Silver bells.
There, we got the correct answer on Rob. That's 2 points to Rob.
Right.
Rob
Liver bills? Is that what he said? Liver bills?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think liver
pills.
Yeah.
Liver pills.
That's what I heard.
You can get them on every corner in West Virginia. Man, that's a 2-pointer, man. Rob pulled back ahead with that one.
Yep.
Man, the struggle's real. Gary's on my heel, and you can tell this is rigged. C&T knows. Almost screwed his name up, but he still knows I was talking about him.
Don't get the name wrong, Rich. Take a point off.
Right?
Boom, me and you might as well just hit the bar, buddy.
All right, Rob. Which fairy tale inspired the first gingerbread houses?
Hansel and Gretel?
Yes, it is Hansel and Gretel.
That's it.
The witch's house. Well, Jason, it's just a technicality at this point because Rob's already won. In the movie A Christmas Story, what was the name of the neighbors whose dogs ate the Christmas turkey?
The Wilsons.
No, it's not the Wilsons. We just talked about this earlier.
The Addersons.
No. No.
Tell me how to win, dog.
Gizzard?
The whites.
No. Hillbilly. Hillbilly.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you
Really?
the Browns.
No. Foss got the answer. It's the Bumpus. They were the Bumpus.
Man, you didn't even give me a chance, you son of a bitch. I was gonna say it so good too.
It doesn't matter. You already won. Take your win. You thought you were going to get your ass whooped. You thought you were going to get your ass whooped, Rob, and you won.
Congratulations, buddy.
Oh, Rob was the first one in here, right? And before the show, I'm explaining to him what we're doing. He's like, "Oh shit, I suck at trivia. I'm going to get my ass kicked." The guy just won.
Final tally was Gizzard with 11, Rob with 14, and Buck and Hillbilly with 4. So the winner is C&T Designs.
All right, Coop.
Congratulations, buddy.
Email me your address where you would like that to be sent, preferably somewhere where UPS could deliver, because that's where my wife wants to use UPS to ship. And you can email that to one of the 2 emails that are in the crawler at the bottom of the screen, if you would, please.
It'd probably been better to buy your own knife than to sit and suffer through that.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
They look like nice knives, honestly. So. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. So you got 2 of them there, buddy.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
First designed and invented by Alan Dervison.
No, I'm glad I won. Glad I wasn't last, and at least C&T got a good chance. So can guarantee a win, but you know.
Yeah, Foss is saying Hillbilly demand a recount. Man, if we do a recount, Hillbilly might have less points.
No, I kept perfect notes, even wrote down what the questions was and who got each question, and the ones that we didn't get any answers. I just happened to have a new notepad and a pack of ink pens. This is the first use. Came in handy, yes, sir.
In case anybody's wondering what I'm wearing, it's the Grinch.
Does that sweater stunk?
No, it was just washed. The first time I'm wearing it, it was hanging in our closet. My wife accidentally grabbed it with the laundry hamper yesterday and washed it, even though it didn't need it.
You should wear that all the time, not just for the holidays.
Well, shit, I got a Darth Vader one too.
Speaking of holidays, that'll be on my TV all day tomorrow. Seems like every year they play all the Star Wars movies at Christmas. Like, that's a Christmas show or something.
Yeah, weren't they a summer blockbuster?
Well, I don't know. Star Wars ain't got nothing to do with Christ.
Yeah, no. Well, there was a Star Wars holiday special, which stunk.
I can imagine a Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, it took place on Kashyyyk, Chewbacca's home planet.
Apparently, I thought Yoda was going to be the Grinch.
No, Vader was. Vader and Boba Fett. Apparently, the Wookiees celebrate a holiday like Christmas.
Okay, I think I know too much already.
It only aired once. You can still find it on.
Yeah, I can imagine. That was a
It was bad.
big network success right there.
Yeah, that was like
Star Wars Christmas. Whoever thought of that
19
should be fired.
Yeah, it came out right before Empire Strikes Back, if I remember right.
Yeah, never in Star Wars or any of that stuff. But the Grinch is like, in a way, should be a story about me. Except I never went down the hill. Like they screwed up. Now like guys getting tax bills and stuff. They used to leave them alone. You got code inspectors coming up in there. Little kids coming to sell cookies. Guy had it made up there all by himself. Like, you invite who you want to. I don't understand. He ruined it. They never say that in, like, The Grinch, too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't show how depressed he is.
ATS
Yeah, I'm about like the Grinch, too. I got the dog.
Gonna say, hopefully the Grinch didn't do 23 and me, did he?
Kingpin being his usual jovial self out there. Let's play another impossible game. It's so impossible that Rob scored 14 points.
And there wasn't even a salad question. I mean, that's really good.
Oh, there wasn't any gun questions either.
No, I forgot.
You got the gun questions.
We got so caught up on the Christmas questions. I forgot to ask I had one gun question I was going to ask as a wild card, and I completely forgot to do it.
I was gonna say, I thought there was a gun question here.
Well, if you guys want, I can throw the question out there and see if any of you know it.
Sure.
The wild card is worth like 75 points. I might tie one of these guys.
All right. The gun question would have been, the son of what firearms designer himself designed the firearm suppressor? What's the name of the father?
Could anybody answer this?
High Point Jr.
Good God, that's sacrilegious.
I'd take a guess and say Samuel Colt.
Nope.
His son invented patented the suppressor, right?
John Browning.
There you
No.
go. John
Nope.
Brown.
Nope.
Oh.
Kingpin got
Maxim.
it. Yeah, it's Hiram Maxim.
Oh, Hiram Maxim. Yeah. Maxim.
Hiram Maxim's son is the one that got the patent for the first suppressor.
Hiram Edison.
Ederson.
Ederson.
Yeah, Ederson. You got it right.
Fitz and Palmer.
Timmy Adderall's one that invented
the fence dad out there with the responsible what do you call that there stuff? What's it called? Nobody's gonna it's got the advice. Come on, people. He's throwing out the advice. He says, remember, folks, drink responsibly tomorrow. Just enough to tolerate your in-laws, but not so much you tell them how you really feel.
What if you don't have in-laws? Then you can't do that.
Well, then you don't have that problem, Gary.
I guess not.
Well, technically, your son-in-law's parents could count if you were going there.
I like them.
Oh, okay.
There's always time to change that. Start drinking.
Yeah, right? Or at least get them to where they don't like you very much.
Yeah.
They
Shake
probably
things up a
don't
little
like
bit.
me. That's because I'm a Yankee. Yeah.
Oh, they them type, huh?
Are they from Arkansas? Yeah, I'm a Yankee. Southern part of Arkansas.
Jesus Christ, they'd hate us then.
Coop
They
says
don't
he
get
likes
no
his-
more Yankee than up here.
Yeah, right.
You go north, you stop walking, start swimming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same way where I grew up. You start walking north, and you go far enough, you're going to end up right in the middle of Lake Erie.
See, unlike most people, I can name my in-laws and I can name names because their last name is Smith. And chances are you probably don't know who they are.
Are they from Fort Smith?
They are not.
I was going to say, is their family who the fort was named after?
You have to try tracing down genealogy for a family with the last name of Smith. You think?
Oh, I can imagine.
Oh, man.
I was just sitting here happened to think a good thought for the holidays. I never had any in-laws that I didn't like. I liked and loved every single one of them. All of them were good. We're good. So I'm probably pretty fortunate. Yeah.
I only have ever had one set of in-laws, and my father-in-law is dead, and my mother-in-law likes me, but she gets on my nerves at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. Correction. I do remember one. I forgot completely about because they were like the worst people in the world. So I'm close. I'm still doing pretty good though. Damn, what a Christmas for me. I forgot about the people. I just forgot about some of the people I've spent my life with. Totally forgot.
Coop is asking, how many sets of in-laws have you had?
I totally forgot. I totally forgot about her, man. She, Melissa, hell, we started young, but I think we ended up 6 years together. I can't believe I just totally forgot her. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot. I mean, damn.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Well,
I'll never forget what's her name.
Yeah, Defense Dad's out there with more good advice.
Yeah, it's good advice right there.
Like mother, like daughter.
Somebody purring.
It's not me.
Yeah.
I've never really been married, so I couldn't say in-laws, but most people's mothers tend to like me. So, usually if you get in good with the mom, you're in. It's just how it kind of goes.
Yeah, but it really sucks when the mother-in-law hates you from the beginning, though.
Yeah, I've had some of that, due to reasons that, probably wouldn't be seen as justified or whatever, but don't want to turn into one of them chats, but in the end, you know what I mean? They tend to at least appreciate my character. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Coop.
And you're fixing things too, huh?
Yeah. Coop, once you have kids, it's kind of obvious, but that doesn't mean you tell it to him to his face, man.
Yeah, you don't want to show them no nude pics either.
Yeah, that wouldn't go over very well either. Oh, man, I was reading a story, not an actual story, it's fiction, the other day. Well, actually, a couple weeks ago. It was a short story. The plot of this story, this guy is trying to get a promotion at work. You remember the movie where Robert Redford pays to sleep with what's-his-face's wife?
Yeah,
$1 million.
Indecent Proposal, isn't it?
Yeah, it was the same kind of story. The corporation was wanting to pay the guy to have his wife sleep with their client. Their client ended up being the wife's father, and he has a freaking stroke when he sees that his daughter was who they hired to sleep with him. So yeah.
Well, I heard one today that 18-year-old girl, missed her period a couple times, went and tells mom. They're scared. They go check her out, take the test. Yep, she's pregnant. She's just barely 18. Mom and dad's pissed. She makes a phone call. Next thing you know, fucking like Mercedes-Benz pulls up out front. Old dude gets out, all three-piece suit and everything, walks in, and he tells him, due to his situation, he can't get married, but he's going to take care of the kid. You know what I mean? And he says, if it's a girl, I'll give her $1 million and her own store business, and you'll be set. And if it's a boy, I'll give him $2 million and I'll give him a factory, and it'll be set. And the dude said, the only thing I don't know is, what do I do if she has a miscarriage? And Dad looked at her and said, you'll try again.
Damn, man. Damn. Oh.
Wow.
Good in-laws. Good in-laws.
Well, that just took a turn.
Yep. Yep, it sure did, didn't it? You should have known as soon as Jason started telling a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I thought he was serious at first.
I don't think Jason's ever told a clean joke on the show.
It's, people do a lot of things for money. Some people surprise you in life.
Boomstick actor, he says his mother-in-law was a movie star. She played Godzilla.
Yeah. I think we're married to the same family.
Did you guys actually watch Godzilla? Like, pay attention and actually watch the movie?
The brand newest or the old ones?
Like, the only one I've ever attempted or seen really is the old one, and I didn't really pay much attention. But did you guys pay attention to it? Did it hold your attention?
Well, I was a young kid, so I watched it.
I've watched just about every one of them.
It was okay. I mean, he was like a person in a suit stomping on model buildings and stuff, but like that's how they did the shows back in the day. I mean, that didn't mean nothing.
Not as a little kid though, you didn't know that, or maybe some did, but like, geez.
Yeah, I was a kid, and anything in black and white just didn't really hold my interest. So, yeah, I mean, it was old when I seen it, but still, like, I don't know.
You never saw any of the Keller moons? Jesus Christ, man!
I think Billy saw that.
All the westerns you're into and stuff. I never watched any of that shit. Blazing Saddles, I watched that, but no.
God damn! Never watched Godzilla movies. You're a depraved child, man. Or deprived, I should say. Well, maybe a little of both.
Go Godzilla.
No, I watched Freddy, Jason, stuff where you might see a boot.
Oh, good. So Rob's idea of good movies are based on the nudity scale.
Okay. You saying that's wrong?
Yeah. Jason was like the worst. Everybody got so close to getting some, and then Jason shows up. Like, I swear he was working for the parents.
Vanessa's back.
Yeah, she's back. She was out doing leather working.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were. Should we tell her?
Well, it doesn't matter. We're lost anyway. So.
Yeah. You would have been on a losing team anyhow, so it didn't matter.
It was rigged anyway. So what the heck?
Spared a little heartbreak. Don't want to get nobody's hopes up.
What do you guys think's the worst Christmas movie?
Elf.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one.
Yeah, that's Gizzard's got a good one there. That's
Santa versus the Martians wasn't very good either.
that Elf movie just gets on your nerves. I mean,
I don't get why people think that's great. And another one, Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't stand that movie either.
that one's also difficult, but the Elf one though, like you wonder how James Caan made it to that movie without punching him in his
Alcohol.
face.
Lots of alcohol.
I know James Caan's been in a lot of movies, man. He's a tough, square jawed, no bullshit dude, man. Like he must have needed the money bad to put up with that on. Oh,
It's funny you say it because my wife was literally watching the movie earlier when I was in the TV room.
oh, Jesus! I guarantee I got a couple hundred TV channels. I bet I can flip that on and that'll be on 3 to 4 channels right now. I guarantee.
Yep, probably. We got it on.
I got
King.
I got stupid channels that like you'd go to it, and when Elf goes off, Elf comes right back on again. The Elf Marathon.
The Elf channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it. We got it on Blu-ray right after it came out because how good everybody said it was. We watched it one time and haven't watched it since.
Yeah, that's
I ain't watching this shit again.
BLEW, right?
Santa Claus versus Jesse James was pretty good. So
I haven't seen that one. I've seen Santa Claus versus the Martians.
I really didn't care for any of them Tim Allen Santa Claus ones either.
Oh, come on. The Santa Claus wasn't that bad.
Not a big Tim Allen dude, really. Didn't like those.
You watch
The
Santa
first
Claus
one
versus...
was tolerable, but it's like, okay, we don't need to run this into the ground.
Those and Elf, I just skip watching whole holiday shows if that's what.
Santa Claus versus the Martians. You literally feel brain cells dying as you're watching it.
You wish you could get your time back. Time out of your life was stolen from you. It's just missing. It's like feels as bad as an alien abduction. Want my 2 hours back.
Troll 2 is regarded as the worst movie ever. At least that one has redeeming qualities in that you can make fun of it.
Troll 2, the little kids movie?
No, it's not. No. This is
not
a horror
the
movie.
little kids.
I thought Yentl was the worst movie ever.
Oh, worst movie ever is what was the name of that? Inglourious Bastards. That is one that I will tell you right now that makes you feel like you were robbed of 3 or 4 hours of your life that you cannot. Oh, that is the slowest, worst, dumbest movie. I saw all these commercials that looked funny. I went out to fuck Rich. It's on for like an hour and 20 minutes before they even speak a word of English in the whole goddamn movie. It's terrible, man.
I've seen that movie numerous times. It ain't that bad.
Oh, God bless you, son. Multiple times?
Yes.
Oh, I've watched it once in my entire life, and like I said, I went from a young man to an old man just because of one movie. Now, I will say, when they machine gunned Hitler at the end, that was pretty cool. But man, is that movie slow. And it's like all the funny stuff on the commercials, ain't even in the movie. I mean, it's just, man, that's slow and dry.
I don't know what cut you were watching. Wasn't the one I saw.
Oh boy, that's a bad movie there.
Defense Dad said he thought Tu Wong Fu was the worst movie ever. That's on the list. But generally
Tu
speaking, if
Wong
you look at lists of worst movies, the top one is Troll 2. It's also on the list of best worst movies. Ishtar, I might be weird. I like Ishtar. It just was a goofy ass movie. I didn't take it serious. Most people took the movie serious as part of the problem.
Man, they should have a Tucker and Dale Christmas movie, man. Tucker and Dale versus Christmas. That would be good.
Tucker
No,
and
that
Dale
was
take
the
serious.
comedy horror show, right? Or comedy, like,
Yeah. Tucker and Dale
yeah,
versus
that
Evil.
serious.
The movie's freaking
Why did
hilarious.
kids keep killing themselves?
Yeah.
That is literally, I've been telling people, man, when we had such a good time when that movie first came out. That is literally a movie that you laugh from beginning to end.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I'm putting wood into the wood chipper, and this crazy suicidal kid comes running along and jumps into it.
Hell, we're having a doozy of a day. We're just sitting here fixing up our vacation home.
Kids keep running around and killing themselves. Yeah,
Man, and you got what happened to the sheriff.
Oh,
and then you get the idiot with the sheriff's gun shoots himself in the face.
Oh, after it's a revolver and they can't get the safety off. And the dude's talking on, like, dude points it like straight at his face, looking at, and they're like, "Oh, well, there's a safety," and then the dude blows his own head off. I mean, like, that movie's hilarious, man. Hilarious. The tour, remember the outhouse went bad, and they're like building a new, like digging a ditch for a new outhouse, and the girls get a helmet, and their friends are like, yeah, the friends are like watching it for, oh my god, they're making her dig her own grave. That is a hell of a movie. That fucker's funny. I can't believe it. There was like all these rumors they were going to make a part 2, and they never did. That would have been great.
They're gonna bury her alive. Later, Kingpin. Merry Christmas.
See you, man.
See you, buddy. Merry Christmas.
Oh man, if we stay on any longer, it's gonna be Christmas.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Waiting on the fat man to show up here. I got some cookies and milk for his ass. Bring me something good.
Hey, you catch him and tell him he owes me child support. My mom's been pissed for years.
Got a feeling your mom ain't the only one. Like, what bitch ain't kissed Santa?
Surprised nobody's noticed. I changed the song.
I was just trying to figure out which one it was. Is it White Christmas?
Yep. Obviously not the Bing Crosby version.
Ben Grizzly?
The fence dad said he's not coming, buddy.
Ah.
Yeah, he said he's not.
Damn. Well, you can use Amazon if you have to.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, boys, if I see a jolly fat man in my living room, I'm firing, taking shots.
It could be Bubba.
ain't nobody supposed to be here, really. Yeah, I was just trying to be holiday-ish, but jolly fat man get his ass shot at my house. Man, they come and rob you at Christmas, man. Take all your kids and shit. Happens all the time. When I was a little kid, it was my mom's cousin, so it's still my cousin. So was that like my second cousin or whatever? But I was just a little kid. My cousin Gerald come over, none of us knew. He like broke in the house or whatever. Had to do. He took all our Christmas presents and then took them out and put them on the porch roof. And we thought our house got robbed and stole all our Christmas presents.
Oh, damn.
All of us little kids and everything and shit. Oh man, my
That's
mom.
sad, man.
No, he was the prankster. He was the baby of the family and everything. He had to let it go. That was just one of his famous moments. But I'm not sure. But as a little kid, I probably was crying and shit.
And did you guys see the story out of Florida?
Florida man?
Florida. No, Florida woman.
Okay.
She was arrested for stealing her own kids' gifts and then reporting to the police that her gifts were stolen.
Wow, that's low. That is low.
It's not that uncommon when it comes to people with drug problems.
Man, that's evicted from the trailer park low right there.
Yeah, it's sad to say, but it ain't that uncommon. So, and the shitty part is, in a lot of cases, grandma or somebody will just, compensate and replace everything and kind of create a crutch. So it's a situation.
Yeah, that's what they thought she was trying to do. Was they think she was trying to scam like different charities and shit.
Yeah, we had a simple Christmas amongst us adults. Not no use in doing much for us. We just put all the effort into kids' toys and stuff, man. We're all grown-ups. We don't need nothing. There's no, like, super gift we gotta have. Just a little bit of something. Though I might go back to the store and get me one of the remote control trucks just for myself. They got a Bigfoot truck out there, man. It's pretty badass.
Dude, I bought a Bigfoot truck a couple of years ago. Yeah, it wasn't a cool one. It was, like Family Dollar special, but I bought it to kind of harass the cats. Thing was great, man. Like, it's amazing. The thing was like, I don't know, $15 or something. Like, didn't have the wire on it. It was actual radio control, and it worked perfect. So, had a lot of fun with that little truck.
Yeah, I bought the kids here 2 of them, man. Well, I bought one a Hummer and one like a racing kind of, dune buggy thing. They took them outside. They came with already batteries charged up, all that stuff. And we took them outside, and man, they go so fast. I can't steer one of them, man. I zoom them and flip them all over the place. They go so fast. I think he said something on it. They do 35 mile an hour, 25, 35 mile an hour for real. But in the scale model, it's like 200 miles an hour or something.
Wow. I hate to interrupt, but I got to jump off here, fellas.
Merry Christmas.
It's been fun. I appreciate it, and I wish y'all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I do too.
All right, fellas. Well, Merry Christmas to both of you, and thanks for jumping on. It was fun.
All right. Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas.
No charge for the education.
Well, they won. The 2 of them came in first and second. Or no, one came in second. The other one, well, we're not going to mention.
That's what I mean. I'm not paying them for what I learned.
I appreciate them losing.
Gizzard always wants to know what you learned.
Yep. Gary won. Gary did win. He won the blanket.
That's full of kittens.
It's not full of kittens, Rob. I can't help it if a kitten crawls in there without my knowing it.
Good nap blanket, man. Gizzard say he likes his naps. Man, those fluffy little blankets like that, man.
Oh, yeah, that thing is super soft, man.
There you go. My problem is I need naps too, but I don't want to get back up from them when I lay down.
Yeah. Well, Defense Dad said he's heading out. So Merry Christmas, Defense Dad. Have a good one, man.
Yep. Merry Christmas to you.
I'm going to kick Moo and Pat's asses. Both of them asked if they could have links for the show, and neither one of them showed up.
Yeah. Maybe she done it last night. It's Christmas Eve.
Pat asked me last night.
Oh. Kick their ass then.
Yeah. Thor's axe is heading out, so have a Merry Christmas to you too, and have a good night.
Well, Moo's in Michigan, man. You can't trust in Michigan people, man.
I think you're right about that.
You can't.
Yeah.
Bunch of double talkers, cheaters. Moo already had all the answers already. He done scouted out all the answers ahead of time. That's how the Michigan guys do their thing, man.
Talking about stuff you saw at the store. Our local Tractor Supply had a replica complete with the actual manufacturer of the real one, air gun of Ruger Mark IV with the Ruger insignia and everything on it.
I didn't go look at anything like that. These kids weren't in the age yet for BB guns and stuff, but parents would fucking kill me if I bought a BB gun.
You're too young for a BB gun, especially if it's not your kid.
Yeah, Krabby's asking when the next show will be. That will be the weekend of January 7th and 8th. So we're not going to do a show next weekend because, well, everybody's going to be drunk off their asses.
Next weekend's a football game for me. All right. Next Sunday.
Yeah.
My last game for a year.
Never know.
Sad.
Yeah. Well, I already said we ain't going to be doing no new shows after tonight until after the new year. I mean, it's 2 weeks from now. So.
Now, Jason, you're like the uncle or something, right, in this situation?
Yeah.
All right, but you're supposed to push the limits. You're supposed to get the loud, annoying toys and, the BB guns and then, throw a rifle in there. It takes it out of Dad's bag.
Yes, I would agree with you on any other circumstance, but this one kid, man, we're going to be lucky. Like, I'm not joking. Man, that fucker might grow up he might grow up be a serial killer or something, man. Seriously, man.
Okay. Good call. Good call.
You'd find a stash of dead and dissected animals in the back of the garage. You give him a BB gun, man. I mean, he does stuff to hurt you just to watch.
Yeah,
he's a little
totally
different.
Understandable. Then totally good call, buddy.
Yeah. Good night, Boomstick. Merry Christmas. Sorry you got stuck with Hillbilly.
Well, I'll tell you what. Last Christmas, we had Christmas like a couple of weeks after because me and my mom were sick. I heard about what's going on. I asked my mom. I said, "Well, what'd you buy?" So she bought Braylon a baseball bat. This is the kid I'm worried about, right? So you know what I did? I went and bought his little brother a helmet.
So
that sums it up for you right there.
Okay, so
when she bought the ball bat, I'm like, oh my God, I went and bought AJ a helmet.
So what you're saying is that your nephew is the kid the song I Ain't Getting Nothing for Christmas was written about. The one that broke the bat on Tommy's head. First line in the song, if you guys haven't heard that old ass song. Broke my bat on Tommy's head.
Yeah, this kid, anything that could hurt someone else or myself, I won't give to him. He's a little needs a little special attention, but like stuff will start getting hurt and bad if I give a fucker. Especially today's BB guns, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like that Red Ryder where you can see the BB arc out of it. No, there'd be like broken car windows. They're all shoot it right through your paint job and your fender just to see what happens. You know what I mean? That's the thing. He has no like conscience or thing about nothing. He'd break something of yours with a BB just to see what happens. You know?
The one I was just talking about is a CO2 powered repeater. It's not one of them
I think all us boys have had that streak with BB guns or whatever, but it's in a controlled environment. You can break something that's already garbage. You don't shoot at your TV in the house or
this
stupid
kid
stuff. You know what I mean? It's
this kid would pull a trigger and put that BB right through your brand new windshield and look at you with not a bit of fear or regret or nothing, and just like look at you and say something like, "So what? Get another one."
Oh boy, yeah, that wouldn't work too well. No. Okay, yeah, I get the picture.
Yeah. So, but he's doing a lot better though, man. They got him into playing the drums and musical instruments. That's good.
Drums are a good way to get energy out of an overactive kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
they're
starting to
it's good, but
we actually got him his first like real person tools. Because like they've been teaching him tools and stuff. So I got him his own little pliers and wrenches and tool bags and stuff. Real ones, real people tools.
Yep.
Somebody I didn't know who got it. Maybe my brother got him a actual like Milwaukee cordless impact gun. And I don't know what they had down there, but he went down there in the basement, man. I heard that impact going all night long for about an hour or two. But I think they got him some scrap boards and a box of screws or something. So if not, there's a workbench down there that either got took apart or it's so tight it'll never come back apart.
How old is he?
Oh, 12, I think.
Okay. That's pretty funny because I was about right around that age, I don't know, 10 to 12 when I asked for my first drill. And I got it.
I didn't have my own, but I was allowed to go down and use my stepfather's whenever I wanted to.
Yeah. Our tools, Grandpa's tools, if I was there in the garage, I just kind of grabbed and used whatever I want. I only got in trouble every now and then. You know, find something like you left laying in the yard or something. But when I was a kid, our drills, you had to plug them into the wall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, especially if you wanted any kind of torque or any kind of power or anything. Yeah.
When we was kids, a drill drilled holes.
Uh-huh.
You didn't put screwdriver bits in them. You know what I mean? Drills drilled holes. Handheld screwdrivers took out screws. I mean,
you drilled the hole, and then you put the screw in the hole you drilled.
Yeah. Boys, life has changed, and like the species of man sucks, because you give me a regular screwdriver, and after about 1.5 screws, I'm like done with this bullshit.
Yeah, you try putting in mini blinds or something with a screwdriver. It's like, what the hell? Like,
man,
no way.
back in the day, you remember getting like a TV stand or something. You had to put it together. A million screws. Man, your right hand was ready to fall off. My man, like you sat there on the living room floor, screwed this thing nonstop, man, for like 1.5 hours. Put this together and shit.
A lot of times it's because you're using those cheap ass tools they sent with you, and it's not like a standard size. It's in between your regular Allen wrenches and shit. So you're using this cheap tiny shit.
Nowadays,
you're trying to put those screws in the mini blinds, and the screws, what are those made out of? Freaking lead?
Jeez, like I got small screwdrivers that won't even go into those. And you're right. They're
made out of soda can aluminum.
They are soft. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, nowadays, man, I don't grab a regular screwdriver unless it's like one screw. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I use them on door locks or certain things I use them for, or I'll finish with. A lot of times I'll even start with my gun on that, but certain things you just it's feel. You know what I mean? Or you don't want to strip out or whatever, or it's just good practice, I think. But but I wouldn't. I'd hate to be in the old days like that. I mean, that's where you went on site and you lived there for like 2 years, build a house or something. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine how back in the day they screwed shit without.
Yeah, you just get the Amish to build your house. They'd have it done in a day. You ever watch one of them Amish barn raisings? Good Lord.
Yeah, I've been around a lot of Amish, man. Let me tell you what. When them Amish ain't at the farm and they get a ride to go build one of these jobs, you think I got a bad mouth. Them dudes cuss so bad, you're like, damn, dude. I mean,
they got to get it out of the system because they get caught doing it off the property. They're in trouble.
Woo!
This is an old school drill right there.
Oh, hell yeah. I haven't seen one of them in forever.
Yeah.
Or the one where you got it, where the handle is the crank.
Yeah, it works too. And there's bits in the back if I can get it open.
That's definitely some Edison shit right there.
Yeah. Hey, you never know. I got a couple of these.
It was that damn thing that made Edison.
Those are pretty cool.
Just in case.
Those damn things were what inspired Edison to find out how to harness electricity.
Good Lord. Did you imagine making furniture with that? Did you imagine making furniture with that back in the day? Hand saws, hand planers, and that?
Yeah, there's still people that do.
Made in the USA.
Damn, life was rough.
Hell, you can go to.
There's life was rough 20 years, 30 years ago when we didn't have cordless drills.
Yeah, there's old mom and pop style stores that still make that furniture using that kind of tool and shit. There was a company when we were, Chris could tell you, when we were at the Great American Outdoor Show last year, where they used those kind of tools to make the furniture they were selling at the show.
I got an electric drill. I think it might be a Craftsman. I got an electric drill that's like from the 50s. It's got its own metal toolbox. It's like all chrome. Fucking big, huge, and heavy, but only spins at about like 300 RPM. I mean, it's an old son of a bitch, man.
I got an old Milwaukee like that. Was my dad's, and it's a wrist buster. You go drilling holes in siding for insulation or something, and you better hold on tight because it will break your wrist in a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's an old drill. Oh,
and it might electrocute you, depending on how the shape of the cord. It's metal.
Yeah, the one I got, I think, has electric shock lightning bolts on it, or a little cartoon guy or something. This was before they had like a shock proof or grounded anything. You know what I mean?
My stepfather had an old Black & Decker. You could beat somebody to death with that son of a bitch.
You could like beat somebody to death with it, drop it out a window, and that thing was still.
Hey,
like
I
the
know.
Kirby of drills.
I got an idea where it's at. I ain't seen it in like a long time, but I know I got it because I'd never get rid of it. One thing back in the day I came across, I used to go fishing a lot when I was younger and everything. When I started collecting stuff, I have an original Zebco 33. This reel was like made in like, I don't know, it said right on it like 1908 or something. And it was it's brand new, like never been used ever. It's still like brand new. I gave like $75 for it in like the very early 90s, like 91, 92. I bet that thing's worth $300, $400, $500 right now. Put on eBay.
Oh, easy.
It's like the first one. It's like the first Zebco 33 fishing reel, like the very first one.
I got my father-in-law's old Porter cable reciprocating saw. You're talking about something that's fucking heavy. That thing weighs a freaking ton. You got to use two hands on it because you can't hold it with one.
Man, I went down in my basement the other day. I hate to venture down there too often. Well, actually, I had a problem. Mom broke our microwave. She put sandwiches in there wrapped in aluminum foil. Like 3 times in 2 days.
Damn.
And didn't just like put it in there put it in there and put it on like a minute. All right. So the microwave freaked out. Now you walk up to the microwave and open the door, and it just turns on, starts blasting you with radiation with the door open and the table turning and everything. So it popped the circuit.
Depressed or anything, is she?
She's fucking got dementia, dude. She's like 81 years old.
Okay, I'm just curious. Dementia
she barely gets around.
3 times is you know.
Oh man, I told her she's like
in the tub next, or what's going on here? You know,
she forgets a lot of stuff, man. Like that's how she is. But anyways, I never seen a microwave like that. That like it comes on as soon as you open the door, right? So I tried punching and banging on it. You know what I mean? Try to make it stop. Like maybe the door switch was stuck or something. And it didn't. And it made the circuit breaker pop. So I had to go down in the basement, take care of the circuit breaker. And I went down there and I looked around. I got a bunch of junk and shelves could be cleaned off. For some reason, I mean, I don't venture down here very often. And my house ended up becoming like the dumpster for like most of the family because I didn't own the shit. But I got a shelf down there. I bet it's 10 or 12 feet long, and it's packed full of dual cassette deck Emerson sound design plastic house stereo bullshit junk that's totally worthless. Like not one of them radios is worth like 50 cents at a yard sale. I'm like, what the fuck? I looked up there and I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with all that? It'd take me a month to set that out on the trash. I didn't own half that shit. I didn't buy cheap junk shit like that. But I got more dual cassettes and record player shit than anybody you ever know. Too bad it's fucking worthless.
You know, the first microwave was like, I think it was just over 700 pounds. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Like only you know, what they'd say rich people had them in the beginning.
I remember when our family got our first microwave. Boy, we tried using it for everything.
It was called like the original was something like the Ranger oven or something like that, after the guy who actually came up with it. Apparently he was working on something. Damn. I just seen a thing about this the other night.
Yeah, he worked for the military.
Yeah, he was working on something totally else with like radars or something like that, and it was an accident. His chocolate bar in his pocket ended up melting when he was working with something, and that's what got him like thinking about it and trying to work with it, and then came up with something. But the original was like 700 and some odd pounds. It's crazy.
It'd be interesting to look that up, see if that dude had died from cancer or anything.
Probably, yeah, probably. Like the mother radiation or whatever they call her name. I can't think of what it is now. Yeah.
So I was freaked out with my microwave, man. Like you're standing right there and you open the door and it turns on. Like what the hell?
Seems weird. Definitely seems weird. I mean, yeah, it was for the price of them. I just throw that shit out, obviously. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I looked at them today. I couldn't find one that I wanted. Every one I've seen today had like a door you had to like pull it kind of hard to open it. I'm afraid like that'll make my mom stumble backwards and fall down. So I want one where you could push a button and the door opens.
Ours works. You just push the button and the door pops up.
Yeah, I need to find one. They had them at Walmart, but I didn't want to get one from Walmart. They
got ours. They're just as good as the ones you get anywhere else.
Well, the only one they had with the push buttons weren't big enough.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I need like a medium size, not a giant one, but a medium-sized one.
Yeah, we
So
got
I'll
a
have to.
decent sized one.
I'll have to go somewhere else and look. Maybe Amazon. Be
I
good
forget
enough.
what brand it is. I think it's a Frigidaire.
I got a giant one on backup. I'm not a microwave fan. I really don't use them for much personally.
Yeah, we just heat
but-
stuff up, but I still don't want that little super tiny one. You know what I mean? Those,
Yeah, yeah.
Like, they take like 2 minutes to heat your coffee up. You know, I want a
Anyway, you
normal.
can't fit much in there. You're lucky to fit a plate in there, a dinner plate or something. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I got an extra one on standby. I keep like an extra microwave, extra fridge, extra appliances basically just in case. But yeah, I doubt I'm ever going to use the microwave though.
I only use mine pretty much. Like sometimes there's some stuff you put in there 2-3 minutes, but I got like a 30-second button and a 60-second button. If that don't handle it, then well, it usually handles everything I put in it. That's just I want a microwave that'll heat a sandwich up in 30 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my wife buys a lot of like the frozen breakfast sandwiches and that because of her work schedule. She gets up, she'll just pop one of those in the microwave while she's getting ready for work.
It's funny. I use mine the most to make a sandwich, but it's not like you're thinking. I use a Rubbermaid container, throw some egg in there, mix it up, and throw it in the microwave for like a minute. And I do that doing sausage, egg, and cheese at home, so I can serve a lot quickly like that. That's really the only time I personally use a microwave that I can think of. So I just don't have a lot of use. I like that microwave food stuff. In my opinion, is horrible. I know like some of it's passable, like the Hungry Man or something, but if you got a choice, I mean, a bologna sandwich would taste better in most cases, in my opinion. So I skip all that microwave stuff.
She gets the Jimmy Dean ones. They're not that bad.
They ain't that good either.
Oh,
I love Jimmy Dean, but they ain't that good.
The Jimmy
you can make
Dean,
your
like,
own pretty quick, man. Cook the sausage the night before. All you gotta do is toast the muffin and microwave the egg. You're good to go. Even
Jimmy
with
Dean,
Jimmy Dean, it's gonna taste better if you make your own. I'm telling you.
the Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, like you get like a bagel, sausage, egg, things like that. The biscuits, the bagels ones are pretty good. They heat up better, stay better. I get them all the time from my gas station.
Yeah, you got the pancake and sausage on a stick, almost like
yeah. Well, they got pancake sausage sandwich too.
Yeah, the McDonald's McGriddle thing.
Yeah, a copy of it. They suck. But the one that's on the bagel is my favorite. The croissant one sucks too.
Croissant one's not that bad if you put mustard on it.
The meat patty and everything's fine. It's just it's just a fucking
At
bun.
best passable. Gas station sheets breakfast sandwich level to me. I don't understand why you waste the money. I shouldn't harp on you. I guess everybody's got different tastes, so don't get me wrong. I don't mean to be harping on people, but like I said, to me, I might as well just burn my money. I'm not even bothered.
Cause I get them 2 for $5. I know you can buy them at the grocery store, but I get them in the mornings 2 for $5, and I rip the egg off of them. But usually I get just one. But if they got the bagel deals, I'll get 2 of them. Cause my secret routine, I pump in gas and I open one up and I start eating it as I drive away, and I take the other one and I put it inside my coat pocket. I got like a fleece jacket. It's got inner pockets, and I can drive to work for an hour, reach down there in that pocket, pull it out, and that sandwich still warm to eat.
Have you tried their steak bagel, Jason?
No, we just got the sausage ones. They only put them out. I got a shitty gas station. They only put it out in the morning, like lunchtime stuff. The rollers are all empty and shit.
So I think we're gonna wrap this up. I'm starting to get tired as hell. I already was, but I'm getting worse.
Yeah,
So
it's about time for the fat man.
yeah, So, anything you want to plug or say before we get out of here, Jason?
I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas tomorrow, man. I really do. I hope you really enjoy your day and consider the time you spend with family, love them or hate them. Consider that time precious because you don't have as many of these Christmases as you think. So make the most out of it tomorrow. Have a good day. Eat a whole bunch. Take a nap. Enjoy yourself because you got to go to work the next day.
Some people got to go to work tomorrow. I know when I worked at Greyhound, I had to work Christmas. That was fun.
Man, I've been laid off pretty much. For a few months. I've had very, very little work. In the last 2-3 weeks, I had nothing. And now I got to go to work the day after Christmas.
Oh, man. What about you, Rob?
Just a recap. If you catch the fat man tonight, try to get an ID or something so my mom can get some child support. Other than that, eat a salad, stay cool. And hopefully you don't expect too much. So if you don't get too much, you're not all upset and crying and shit. The Grinch has a bad rap, and I'm glad I won for CNT. So, yeah, enjoy. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody, and to all a good night.
So what you're saying, Rob, is your mother, the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus was biographical.
If that's what you want to call kissing.
Well, that's what the kid saw it as. He didn't,
Dasher and Dickin and who is it?
Banner.
Don't tell Dicker and Dasher.
Tell you what, Rob, you didn't get many wrong, but the ones you got wrong were funny.
I was trying to keep it together, man. Like I said, I've been force-fed drinks for a while now, so now they just flip from singles to doubles because it's over. So,
how did you pronounce Edison again?
I don't know, Edison.
Timmy Ederson. I don't even know how to spell Ederson. I kind of just scribbled on this paper here. Timmy Ederson. Seriously, man. If you ever come around here, which I know you never will, but up here by the racetrack, I used to like to go to all the time, is a little town called Norwalk, and it's where Thomas Edison lived his adult life. And man, he owned whole streets and neighborhoods, like there'd be a little circle streets up there. He owned every one of them houses and put little sidewalks in the backyards to go from house to house, and made them all workshops and businesses. They got his workbench and his tools and shit still laying on it, and all those buildings up there. It's pretty cool. Dude didn't have just one garage, one workbench, man. This dude had an entire neighborhood of houses and connected them all. Houses and garages and stuff.
Cool. My wife is going to try to get your package out to you on Thursday, so we want to keep an eye on it, probably beginning next week. I'd say probably when we get there, beginning middle next week. And like I said, she was talking about sending it UPS, not with the Postal Service, because the way the Postal Service works here, because it's got to go through Baltimore, it sucks a lot. The Postal Service here leaves a little to be desired. FedEx is worse. UPS is the only one we get the shit on time when it says it's going to arrive. So that's what she's thinking about doing. And the last time we had to ship something, UPS was cheaper than the freaking post office. So anyway, I don't want to go on a rant about the post office. So on
We
that
love
note,
the government services around here, bro.
uh-huh.
The views and opinion of Rich White toward governmental services are his own. They don't reflect the Rob and me. We love our government.
I would think that would fit through the postal service for like $11. So I don't know what prices are or whatever, but yeah, my displays I'd get out for about $11-12 a pop. So even though I only charge 10 for shipping, but
Yeah, they got like a $10 or $11 box if it just fits in the box.
with a bag, but yeah, bubble bag.
When I had to ship the one motherboard for a computer to get it repaired, just a couple of months ago, through the postal service, they wanted $75, and that thing hardly weighs anything at all.
They don't like you or something. I don't know.
No. UPS, it was $45. My monitor was almost $200 to ship if I would have went through the postal service. UPS was $110. That was insured.
Because you live in a like faraway town or something.
I have no.
Damn.
Yeah, the prices were ridiculous.
I'm on 2%, guys. So if I end up just disappearing, you know why?
Well, I'm getting ready to shut her down anyway. So yes, we're not going on a rant about the postal service. I'm sure we all have horror stories from all three of the carriers, to be perfectly honest. But on that note, we will bid you all adieu. Have a Merry Christmas and a safe Christmas tomorrow. Spend time with your families if you have one to spend time with. And I know some people don't. But if you don't, go to your local Denny's. They're open tomorrow. For people that don't have families or places to go. So if you don't have any place to go tomorrow, you can always go to your Denny's and get a hot meal there. They're open for that reason. I mean, I got an email because we're on the Denny's reward program thing. They send an email for people like older people and whatnot that don't have anybody that they're open. So anyway, with that, I don't know why I turned this into a commercial for Denny's. I'm not getting sponsored. I'm not getting any kickbacks from Denny's. Be nice, but I'm not. So anyway,
well, Denny's put Rich White 20 on your bill.
Yeah, no, that only works at Blackout Coffee at the link down below. And if you want to contribute to help the channel, don't want to use Patreon, you can also PayPal at the address going across the screen right now. So that's an option. Yeah, we'll catch you all in 2 weeks. So until then, what were you gonna say?
See you next year.
Yep. See you next year, and have a good New Year weekend, I suppose. So, no, I don't suppose. Yeah. If you're going to go out and party and everything, do it safely. Don't be stupid. Don't drink and drive. Have a good night, everybody.
Happy holidays.